short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, yeah, and here we go. It's a Football Friday, baby. DNR with you, 880 ESPN. And not only is it a Football Friday, don't you for a second think I forgot. No. Not only is it a Football Friday, today's somebody's birthday. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Good morning, David. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
I'm not overly excited about the birthday, but I appreciate you bringing it up.
It's your day it's a big birthday week for us here at the station. It was Carlin's birthday, which we so conveniently forgot. Then it was the Ass Man's birthday yesterday. Now today's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, was the Ass Man's birthday yesterday?
Oh, no, you didn't reach out.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to text him
now. Here's why I think a little bit of the blame has to go on you for this.
Why?
Because there was social media posts about it.
Oh, so I didn't see it on social media?
You didn't see it on social media. And I would have I guess you can blame me if you'd like. Ordinarily, if it wasn't like public and I knew you didn't know, I would have reached out to you. But it was posted all over social media, and I know what a purveyor of the social media you are, so I just assumed that you would have seen it.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm that big into social media. I feel terrible now. That's 2 birthdays. That's 2 September birthdays that I didn't get to.
Yeah, it's not a great look for you, but I think if you text him like within 5 minutes from now, or maybe when we go to break in 15 minutes, you're only 6 hours late. That's almost within reason.
I'm going to text him right now.
Good. Text him right now. Sorry I missed your birthday. I didn't know.
In fairness,
told
listen.
Me, and here I am.
In fairness to me, though.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is worth even saying, but I did, when he used to come watch us at Syosset, I did take the time to sign his jerseys and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you. By the way, I got an early birthday present for you.
What?
I'll say two words. Ready? Miami Dolphins.
Oh, baby.
How's that for a present?
That was a nice little present for us.
Yeah,
I feel bad for RJ. RJ's taking a real beating this. I mean, we're 3 weeks in, and I think RJ's lost all his games by, 5 points?
I think 8, he said, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he was all
you
all
feel bad for
it.
RJ? You didn't feel bad for me.
Well, I don't feel bad for you.
Right. Well, right. So why do you feel bad for RJ?
Why
don't I get
text
the same
messages.
respect and love that RJ gets?
Well, because I do respect and love you, but as far as the picks are concerned, you've lost back-to-back years.
Right.
And I'm getting text messages from people at the station that want to see you lose again.
Again. Name names.
I can't name names.
Name names.
I can't.
Okay, here's what I'm going to ask you, and this you can answer. You say how many people at the station have texted you saying, I hope Dave loses?
I would say at least 3 people.
At least 3 people.
At least.
Those are honestly, those are very mean people.
I don't think they're mean people. I just think that I think there are certain members of our show that if they lost the bet wouldn't be as funny as you. I think we've seen you in the Cowboys uniform.
Yep.
Hilarious. And then we got to see you walk around with a diamond stud and then a dangler. And it's like, of all the people, who's the funniest to lose the bet? Dave.
Yeah, but I can't lose again.
Oh, you could.
I mean, I guess in theory I could.
Well, here's the unfortunate part for RJ, right? Is rather than do the smart thing last night, which was take the Bills, lay the 11.5, but also take him as his survivor, now he runs the risk of losing the bet and now having to pick a new survivor. So he got nothing out of last night.
He got nothing. And I mean, it was, tie game fourth quarter, but this is what we talk about with the Giants all the time. And by the way, today's one of these magnificent Football Fridays where we'll get to a lot of your calls. We've got all the trimmings, as some might say, on this Football Friday. We have Raanan at 7:35, Cimini 7:45.
Nice.
Around the league 7:55.
Oh.
If this is what we do. We audible, okay? This is an RPO for me, and really almost me alone. So if around the league, which hits at around 8, goes till 8:15, then we can do the frenzy at 8:15. If around the league feels extra juicy and bouncy, and we take it to 8:25, then we do the frenzy at 8:30. But we won't know that until we get to that area, and that'll be an RPO, and I'll direct us in that direction. So frenzy either 8:15 or 8:30. Stuff you missed at 9:15. Our picks at 9:30. Survivor at 9:35. Plays of the week 9:50. Who says no?
I don't think anyone says no. Nope. Here's a question, though.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to insert yourself into this like Jackson Dart, and now we're going to go zone read and then just see what we want to do with this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who runs around the league? Because Raymond wasn't here for his normal Monday around the league. But he also has to do plays of the week.
I think what we do is RJ did Raymond's Monday around the league. RJ does RJ's Friday around the league, and then we go back to Norm for Monday. Okay. RJ just picked up the slack for that one day, that Monday.
And that was a lot of slack.
RJ's terrific.
A lot of slack.
You know what I also bet you? Knowing these guys the way I do, and by the way, you can consume us in so many different ways now. We're on YouTube, we're on the radio, we're on the stream, right? So there's so many different ways. On the app, a million different ways. I bet you, knowing Ray the way I do, that Ray taking those days off, which he took off to do other work.
It wasn't
not
off.
He was out on the beach. But I bet you, and Ray, you can correct me if I'm wrong, he feels guilty about it. I bet you in some way he's like,
no, he doesn't.
I bet you.
No, he doesn't.
I'll tell you why. I bet you in his mind he thinks to himself, I left RJ high and dry, and for that I'm upset. Not that RJ wasn't fine. Not that RJ doesn't pick up the slack. Ray, do you not feel a little bit guilty about leaving RJ and not being here for these very important Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
I mean, there's always an element of guilt when I'm not working, and then you add into the fact that it's football season. It's football Monday. Hey, I take pride in doing the work for Around the League on Monday, and not being able to do that was
okay.
I felt the way about it.
Stop it. Let's focus on the big
reason.
I
know him. I know him better than he knows him.
You shut your mouth. Okay, let's focus on the number one reason why Raymond should be upset that he wasn't here on Monday.
I don't look at that the same that you do.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
That kind of goes without saying.
Right.
That goes without saying.
Brandon Aubrey took your heart and ripped it out of your chest.
Yeah.
And then showed it to you and then ate it.
So it was like Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
With that guy's like, male, 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 and then he just takes the heart and eats it.
I don't think that's what he said.
And then he, the banda, and the banda, and the banda, and then he
Raymond, you know when they throw that touchdown to take the field goal lead with 25 seconds left, that he was there. We did it. We finally beat Dak again. We finally won in Dallas.
No, that's not true. Nope.
Yes, it was.
No.
Stop yourself.
I said it on Monday. No, I swear to God. The second we scored, I was thrilled, and I said, 25 seconds, guys. Focus on 25 seconds.
How is that possible, though? How is that? Let me ask you a question.
What do you mean? I've seen it with the Chiefs. I've seen this happen. This guy's the best kicker in the world.
Right. I'm not saying it like that, though. I'm saying this is all I heard all offseason is the reason why the Giants would surprise everyone and why everyone was taking the over is because of their defense. Your offense goes down, scores 37 points. You have a lead with 25 seconds left.
Come on, what's the matter with you? Maybe even going into that game, but as you saw the game playing, how could you have possibly thought they needed 15 yards? They had 19 seconds. They couldn't pick that up with the timeout.
No, all you needed was one stop. That's it, just one stop.
Yeah, I get it, but you
it was the reason for all your confidence.
They didn't need a lot of yardage.
I know, but it was the reason for all your confidence. Well, no one told you to play.
But I had just watched 59 minutes and 45 seconds of the game. How could I have any confidence in the defense at that point?
Well, but that's a problem is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a problem with you.
That's not what you said. You said when neighbors scored the touchdown, I was celebrating. That is untrue. I was celebrating on one hand, and on the other hand, I was sitting there thinking to myself, oh, dear God, please no.
That's sad, though, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
it's sad that the reason why you were all excited, maybe not you because you still have that, I think there's still I don't want to be hurt. Like you're afraid to dive all the way in, but I heard so many people like they're gonna beat the Commanders. I heard people saying they're gonna be 2-0. They're gonna go into Dallas. Why? Well, because their defense, because of Burns and Thibodeau and Dexy and and Abdul Carter. Like that was the reason why people were excited. Like you should feel like you should have felt good is what I'm saying. You didn't, but you should have felt good. Like hey, we just took a 3-point lead. We got 25 seconds left.
I did feel good. It's not like I didn't feel really good. I didn't feel great. I know. I know how good this guy is, and I know that they were close to begin with.
I know, but I think you're focused on you're focused on you as opposed to what I'm trying to say. Like that's the crappy part is what I'm saying. Is that was the reason you had hope for the season, and you're out you saw your offense score 6 points. It was awful, right? Red zone awful. I got a left tackle. We're throwing passes to a left tackle. Who's not even really left because he's not playing, right? Like we put in Bo to be the tackle eligible. That doesn't work, right? I mean, how many plays did you have in that game inside the 3?
7.
Right. So now all of a sudden, 2 weeks in, Your offense finally gets it going. Russ plays the best game maybe he's ever played. Neighbors is going off. Wandale is going off. You scored 37 points. Like you should. What I'm saying is it sucks that you couldn't feel good about it.
Yeah. I mean,
like that stinks.
Yeah. I think I would guess that most Giants fans felt okay, but you had that anxiety where you're saying to yourself, oh, God.
Yeah, right. But I'm saying like it's crappy that we're sitting here 3 weeks into the season, not even 3 weeks. Going into week 3, we got two teams that are both 0-2 and both had winnable, like both had games they should have won already. And the conversation would be completely different. If these teams are 1-1, going up against a winless Kansas City team and me going into Tampa with I know their offensive line is banged up, but a damn good offense. It's like, hey, if they lost, you're still 1-2. You lose these games and you're 0-3. It's like, okay, there goes the season.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Giants football. But honestly, even the most absolutely optimistic Giants fan, how could you have any real optimism now? Not that you won't win some games, not that Dart won't be okay, not that Neighbors isn't a stud, all those things, absolutely. But how could you have any real, true optimism heading into the season? How's that possible?
Well, you probably don't. And then it'll just continue to get worse. If you lose, if and when you lose on Sunday night, unless they shock everyone and win, it's going to be like, okay, 0-3, great.
Well, the Chargers coming. Maybe with the best team in the AFC, along with the Buffalo Bills.
Right. I mean, what's the conversation going to be if the Chargers take care of Denver here in Week 3? Like,
Is it going to be any different?
No, but it's just going to.
The Chargers just for argument's sake, Chargers go out there, they crush Denver, they destroy them. You're going to feel awful. Chargers go out there, they lose to Denver. You're going to be like, great. Now the Chargers are coming off a loss. Like, there's no scenario I can give you that you're going to be, okay, great. The Chargers are coming to town.
Well, because you know it's going to, but if they smash Denver, you know what it's going to be. It's going to be West Coast team coming east, letdown game. Right? That's what it'll be.
Yeah, right. Like it was a letdown game for the Bills, right?
You're the one that said letdown game, not me.
By the way, I got my picks. I feel so good about my picks.
I hate when you're like this.
Oh, do I feel good?
Do you understand the point I was trying to make, though? Maybe I didn't.
I do understand.
Like, that's a crappy place to be in.
I do, but I also think that just the nature of the NFL, that when you get the ball to 34 and only need to get to midfield, like it's not, it's if this.
I know, but make a play. But I'm saying is like make a play. Like the strength. It's not like I get what you're saying, and they have. Cowboys right now with Aubrey could have one of the. Where would he rank for you offensive weapons right now with how the game's going?
He's a tremendous.
He's at the top of the list.
There's not a kick that he lines up to take that I don't think to myself.
No, I know,
he's going to hit that.
But you got. All I heard about was this pass rush.
Yeah.
Right. Like they need to pick up a big chunk play here.
Yeah.
Like unleash it, make a negative play. How about a sack? You know what I'm saying? Like you've seen teams do it.
I agree.
Who was it?
Or how about you know what? It's everything. It's the pass rush didn't get there, and it's like how about instead of dropping back to midfield, you drop back to the 44, and you tackle them there, and they have to take
cover the middle
of
the field, or cover the middle of the field.
Right. There was so many things that you could have done that you just didn't do. By the way, watching the game last night, it felt very Giants-like because the Dolphins played a good game last night.
They fought. Yep, they fought.
And what did they do? When you're the lesser team, you can't make the moronic mistakes. Tie game, fourth quarter, they're getting the ball back. Buffalo punting. What do? They rough the kicker.
Yep.
15 yards, keeps the drive alive. Down the field they go. Touchdown.
Yeah, okay. So let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
After talking to Tim yesterday, is that the coach? Is that what we're going to do? Is that what they're doing in Miami? That's the coach's fault?
It probably is.
Is that stupidity?
I think that people think that probably I think bad teams seem to make these plays more than good teams.
Well, because a lot of bad teams have dumb players. That's part of it.
Okay, but the Giants did it 14 times. Like if
does James Hudson seem like a smart player to you?
What?
Does James Hudson seem like a smart player right now to you?
No.
Like outside of having a gut feeling when you watch the first couple plays, like, ooh, I don't know, this guy might be on tilt. We got to get him out of here. What are you supposed to do? You practice the whole week with him at left tackle. Just rip him out after 2 plays or 3 plays?
Yeah, when you're watching him have a nervous breakdown and lose his mind live on air, yes.
Right, well, it looked like Dable wanted to. Game. It looked like Dable wanted to. He said it a couple of times, like, get him out of there.
Yeah, get him out of there.
I don't know. Sometimes
Rick, the guy was on the sideline, wanted to fight anybody that got near him.
You don't have to tell me. I get it. I understand it. It was one of the craziest things I've seen. Not only are you taking penalties, you're getting beat. It was awful.
It was awful.
But I think a lot of these bad teams, They have players that aren't very smart, that make stupid mistakes. And it's either you coach them out of it,
what is it, the chicken or the egg? Is it that the players are on bad teams and they make stupid mistakes, or do you have to involve the coach and say players make these stupid mistakes because the coaching is lesser on lesser teams? I don't know.
Well, no, I think that here's what I'll tell you. In my experience is on bad teams, you don't have a lot of great options. So, unfortunately, you're stuck living with some of those mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I don't have any better options. This guy's not a great option. I don't have any better options, so I got to suck it up and live with this option. Because there's only, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course. Because who would choose James Hudson as their starting left tackle?
That's Joe Shane. You signed him to a 2-year deal.
Listen, I get it, and I think he deserves a lot of criticism. A lot. This was his whole plan in place was to get this guy at left tackle, who's not good to begin with.
No, right.
Forget about going crazy. In week 1, he was awful regardless of losing his mind.
No, I know. But I just there is also outside of the coaching aspect, in which, again, I mean, I'm leaning right now, and I'm sure you're leaning the same way, is the Giants probably aren't coached very well.
Right.
I mean, the idea that Shane Bones, like, I wish we were a little tighter, Rick. Okay, like, that's right. What we just saw. Like, you wish you were a little tighter? Come on. I mean.
Yeah. I talked to Carl Banks this week.
Yeah.
And he was just like, how do you drop all the way back there?
Makes no sense.
Like Carl Banks, who was, by the way, nominated for the Hall of Fame now, which is a wonderful honor. He was incredulous to how can you allow that to happen?
Wouldn't you rather lose with your strength? Like,
yes.
if they beat your best, you can live with that at least. I don't know how like as a defensive coordinator you would live with that.
Well, how many times you saw it earlier in that game, and Wandale was awesome. But I don't know if you distinctly remember this specific play. 3rd and 7.
Yep.
Wandale's the hot receiver. They throw it him 3 yards downfield, and he gets tackled immediately.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just awful football.
It's bad football, yeah.
Like, I can't have a 3rd and 7 and watch my receiver run down 7 yards. I can't watch it.
It's just, I mean, I'm sure, but do you think that's the way they're coaching it up, or just the lack of execution, though?
But I don't know. No, I'm sure they're not coaching and saying, all right, guys, 3rd and 7, run 3 yards and turn around. But on bad teams, that seems to happen more than on good teams.
Yeah, which, again, I'm going back to maybe just you have some players that aren't very good players.
Maybe it's a combination of all of it.
Yeah, of course it is. It's not just one thing.
Maybe it's the coach. Maybe it's the players. Maybe it's the lack of execution. Maybe it's the lack of discipline. Maybe it's all these things mixed into the
But it has to be, though, because look at the Giants, man. I mean, it's not you've changed coaches. You've changed GMs. It can't always just be the players. It can't always just be the coach.
Right. No, I'm not exclusively blaming anyone. But let me ask you this. If the Giants had a coach that you looked at and said is better than Dable, who I think you have question marks about right now, right?
I think that's fair.
Do you think they'd be a better football team?
Right now, I don't know how I could say that. It would be hypocritical for me to say that, because that was supposed to be what Aaron Glenn was bringing to the Jets, and their defense doesn't look good.
It looks terrible.
Right.
But this is year 4 for Brian Dable. We've had 2 games of Aaron Glenn.
Well, I know, but you'd only have how many games of whatever coach you have just now? Oh, do you think I see what you're saying. So if you had a better coach over the last 4 years, do you think this team is a better? Yes.
You think they're better?
Yeah, because yeah. I think good coaches also surround themselves with really good coaches.
So you're at the point where I don't want to put words in your mouth. You correct me if I'm wrong. You believe that Brian Dable, at a minimum, may not be a very good football coach.
Yeah, I think that there's a chance that Brian Dable is maybe a better just coordinator than he is actual CEO of a team.
Yeah.
Like, again, what did I say to you before, though? When we heard the argument of bringing him back, it's like, well, the players really like him. Well, tell me why the players really like him, because it can't be because you're having success and you're winning.
Because it's easy.
Exactly.
Because it's easy.
Of course the players go like it.
What do you prefer? When you were in school, what do you prefer? You prefer the professor that's going to say, oh, you have all this work and all this reading and all this. Whether you're learning a lot or not, do you prefer the professor that's going to make things really difficult and really hard, or the guy that you're going to walk in 10 minutes late and be like, hey, Rick, how you doing? Let you leave a little early and not, make you do all this crazy work during the semester? What would you prefer?
No, you prefer the easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about if I told you the easy may not lead to you getting an A in that class, but the hard professor has a better chance of leading you to an A in that class?
Well, I want the A.
Okay.
Yeah, you want the one where you'll think the teacher or the coach is going to be like, it's hard now, but you'll thank me later. And in the moment, you're like, this sucks, this is hard. But then you recognize when you're actually out there getting A's and having success that it's like, you know what, he was right. It was worth it.
Yep, there you go. All right, so the birthday boy is here with us, 1-800-919-3776. The live stream on YouTube is up and running. There's a lot to do today. There's a lot to do. People lined up on the phones already. Want to talk to you guys. We'll get into the Yankees, another good win. Toronto loses. Boston loses, so great for the Yankees. The Mets, Tong pitched really well, timely hitting, lot to do. The Jets, the Giants, the NFL, we go around it, the frenzy, all of it. It's DNR with you right here on 880 ESPN.
You gotta do is put up.
Eric Church is back and bringing his unforgettable live show to Brooklyn. Eric Church Free the Machine Tour with special guest L. King. Barclays Center, Saturday, September 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. His new album, Evangeline vs. the Machine, is out now. One epic night of music that you won't want to miss. Eric Church Free the Machine Tour. Live at Barclays Center, Saturday, September 20th. Get tickets now. For more, visit ericchurch.com. Produced by Messina Touring Group.
There's nothing the voice in our head obsesses over like our health. But with over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help answer the questions like, why am I so tired all the time? How can I get better sleep? My friend was telling me about magnesium gummies she takes. How do I even know if my heart is work stress affected? It's time to up my cardio. If my mom has something, how will I find out? It's time to get some blood work done. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Ready to fire up your Saturdays? FanDuel has got a boost you don't want to miss. It's called Boostin' with the Boys, and it's given everyone a college football profit boost every single week. Here's how it goes. Each week, they're giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com/Peter to download the app. Check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer and get in on the action. Each week, they're giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. 21 and over in Findlay Present, New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issues, non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with the gambling problem, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to the man that makes the show go. Rick DiPietro, happy birthday to you. By the way, did you decide on a cake?
I have not decided on a cake. I think I'm going to be surprised by the cake.
How did my my Carvel Crunchies go over?
It was met with a lot of excitement.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what's going to end up happening. Usually, like, Cass will make her own. Like, she'll go to the place that I like the frozen yogurt from, and she'll make her own with the crunchies and the stuff. But I think the kids are kind of leaning chocolate. Like, they probably want chocolate cake.
All right. So they want like a no ice cream. They want a chocolate cake.
Well, Cassie's chocolate cake is like world renowned. It's phenomenal.
But it's your birthday, so if you
I know,
wanted
but I want the kids to have a good time. I want them to enjoy it.
That's why you're a good dad. You have to make me a solemn promise right now, though.
Yeah.
That you will not have more than one good helping of cake.
I can't promise that.
Oh God! So you're gonna lose
No, because
yourself.
I think we're celebrating it on Sunday.
Well, your birthday's today.
Well, I know, but we're gonna have no time today, so I'm gonna do the show, and then from the show I'm gonna go over to school, and then from school I'm gonna go directly to a baseball game, and then from the baseball game that's supposed to end like around 7, I'll probably hopefully not fall asleep at the wheel, and then get home, eat, and that'll be it.
But while you eat and you go home, you guys have to do something. You have to have candles and a happy birthday song.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there'll be like a happy birthday song, but I think the actual.
As far as I know, celebration will be on Sunday.
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay,
I don't.
Well,
think
you know what? That's okay because Sunday's your cheat day anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so that's okay.
Right.
That's okay. I can live with that. All right, let's get to some of the calls. 800-919-3776. What I've done is I've ordered up a sexy voice for you, a sultry voice for you.
Okay.
Who wants to, in only her way, wish you a happy, happy birthday. Here is Robin in Dobbs Ferry. Good morning, Robin.
Oh, my goodness.
Be sexy. Go.
Good morning, guys. Oh, my goodness. I did, yes. I got up, and we actually are on the road again, believe it or not, but at least we're in the same time zone. We're in South Bend, Indiana, bucket list trip. We're here to see the Notre Dame game.
Wow, who are they playing tomorrow?
So excited. They're playing Purdue, so we actually have a shot that they could win.
They better win.
They're 0-2 as well.
Yep.
They better win is right, but it's pretty exciting. Our neighbors invited us, and we're going to get to see all the historical stuff, the dome, the cathedral. Tomorrow we're going to, march in with the marching band, see the game. It's very cool. Tick it off the bucket list. But, of course, it's your birthday, Rick. So you have a wonderful birthday with your beautiful family. Don't think about all the crappy sports that are New York sports, and just enjoy all the blessings that you have and enjoy your wonderful day.
Robin, what are you wearing right now?
It is his birthday, Robin. Ordinarily, I jump and say, like, how dare you? It's Robin, but it is his birthday. So what are you wearing?
I'm still wearing my pajamas, so.
Little nighty.
All right.
Robin.
Oh, goodness gracious. I think I should stop now before Ray actually just cuts me off.
You're going to love it, though. Robin, in all seriousness, it was I got a chance. I was recruited by Notre Dame, and I was, no joke, I was one buddy who I played with at the U.S. program away from saying yes that I was going to Notre Dame. It was that cool of an experience.
It's very cool. I went to UMass Amherst, which, UMass Amherst, but this place is amazing.
The UMass Amherst hockey program is good now.
Yeah, when I went, not so much. Basketball was pretty good when I was there, but
were you there in the Calipari era? You would remember if you went there until Calipari was the coach.
No, it was just a few years, right before. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Have a great trip. Hopefully they win for you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, Robin. She's on vacation and she needs to call you because it's your birthday.
Well, that's so nice of her. I mean, she called us when she called us when she was drunk. That's also nice.
Yeah, that was nice. She called us when she was drunk 3 hours behind us.
Yeah. I mean, she woke up on vacation.
She's a lovely woman.
She's in a little skimpy nighty, I'm sure. Just enjoying her vacation.
I'm sure. Let's go to Joe in Philly. Joseph, good morning. You're on 880 ESPN.
Good morning, Phil. How we doing? Happy birthday, DiPietro.
Thanks, buddy.
So I'm calling. These Giants are killing me. Russell Wilson's coming off a career game. If I'm Joe Shane, I'm calling the Bengals every day, and I am selling this moon ball to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. And
well, you want to trade the Russell Wilson? Well, let me ask you this. Being serious now, do you think that Russell Wilson is considerably better than Jake Browning? And secondly, what do you think you're going to get in return for Russell Wilson?
I don't think it matters,
the thing is, I'm just looking for a mid-grade cornerback or something to help out with this defense because they're just going after Mott. And, we're getting after the quarterback, but
going after
we got nobody covering these receivers. And, I think we have a solid chance against these Chiefs Monday night. If we could,
well, you better turn it on Sunday or you're going to miss the game.
Football.
Yeah.
What's that?
You said you better turn it on Sunday because that's when they're playing, not Monday night.
No, don't be nasty.
I'm not being nasty.
You're being nasty.
I'm not being nasty.
Okay, don't be upset that Mott's getting toasted all over the place.
Don't you know what? He's got Mott. He's trading Russell Wilson. He's looking for a corner return. Mott's not doing well, and he's going to watch the game on Monday.
Yeah.
That was a great call.
Okay.
And he's calling for Philadelphia. So you knew right off the bat that this might not be someone who's got all his marbles.
This is what the Giants have done to their fan base. Okay?
They murdered them.
Yeah. He's out there watching Mott get run by all over the place. And he looks like
a little cup of Mott's applesauce the way he plays corner. And that's better than Deonte Banks.
Right. That's the truth.
Who was a first-round pick for the great Joe Shane.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's working out well.
Why is it so loud for Brian Daboll and so quiet for Joe Shane?
Because people are excited about this draft. And they were excited about last year's draft.
Yeah, how does last year's draft feel now? Does it feel great?
Of course, though. That's the problem. You can't it feels like there are a lot of teams that get pumped about their drafts, and then all of a sudden you'll watch them play for a couple of years. You're like, maybe that draft wasn't great.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't. And remember, when John Mara spoke, what he said was, well, part of the reason I want to keep him is because look at the draft from last year. And it wasn't a bad draft, but I don't think it's a job-saving draft.
No, I think that, but I also think that part of what John Mara was talking about was just the whole process of how they got to those picks. There's a lot that changes, man. That's the thing, is when you change GMs, there's so much that happens.
Well, and they finally caught up with the times, right? They actually have computer people and analytics
scouting
and
staff
the whole department. They're actually now in the 21st century. In a perfect world, you don't want to change it, of course. But if you're awful, don't you kind of have to?
I would think, unless you want to give that GM, because, again, you don't want to completely change the whole building. You give that GM to go, one more time with a new coach and see if it works. That's where it feels like it's trending. I don't know if that ends up being the case.
So then you don't.
So awful.
This is what the Jets do, where you don't align your coach and your GM.
Well, yeah, but you're also not aligning your coach and your quarterback too. So, how many people raise your hand if you said when they made the decision to keep the coach in Chicago that was a good idea?
Oh, Eberflus?
You couldn't see that coming when they drafted Caleb
awful.
Williams.
That was terrible.
Right. So now Caleb Williams, he's got Ben Johnson, which is great, but you pretty much just burned his first year because now he has to learn a completely new offense.
First Take did a segment yesterday. How long do you keep playing Caleb Williams?
I'm telling you, though. So what happens now? That's the first overall pick. You've given all this power.
How long do you play? You play him for the entire season.
Right, probably. But, who was just telling us the other day? It was Mel that he loves, that Ben Johnson loves Tyson Bagent, and they just gave him a contract.
Yeah, but you have to know at the end of the year if you don't have anything in Caleb Williams. There's no way you could get halfway through the season and say bench him.
Well, it doesn't matter what you say or what I say. Ben Johnson could know 10 weeks in that this is going to work with Caleb Williams.
John probably knows now.
John knew last year. All he has to see is 7 snaps.
7 snaps, and 4 of them can be runs.
Yeah, but again, to get Ben Johnson there outside of the money was, hey, this is your team. We're going to allow you to make the decisions that are going to help this team, actually win football games. So if that means Caleb Williams, who they took with the first overall pick, ends up not being the guy, now you wasted the first overall pick.
Yep, that's true.
So, and you wonder why. And if you're a Chicago Bears fan, you wonder why you're a mess all the time.
They are one of the worst franchises in football.
There's not one person.
Win.
I didn't hear maybe one person that was like, you know what you should do here? Knowing you're going to take a quarterback, you have the first overall pick, that you should keep Eberflus. Why not identify the coach that you really like and let him make the pick?
Well, they're also a traditionally very cheap team. So maybe money was part of it, right? We got this guy under contract. We're going to fire him and then pay huge money to Ben Johnson or to somebody else?
I mean, they're paying huge money to Ben Johnson anyway. Now, are you going to pay huge money and also potentially sacrifice a first overall pick on it?
It's a bad organization.
We said this with our teams.
It's always the same thing. It's always we discuss this with the bad organizations.
Yeah, but we've said this with these teams. Like when you have the first overall pick, you got 3 quarterbacks that people really like. Like, could your team be any more for an offensive-minded, coach that wants to be a head coach? Like, that's an attractive spot to be in. I get to handpick my own quarterback with the first overall pick.
Yep.
Knowing that if you can't find a quarterback in this league, good luck. And yet they still did it because that's what the Bears do.
Yeah, because the Bears do that crap. The Browns do that stuff. The Giants do that. The Jets do that. I mean, the Eagles don't do that stuff. The Chiefs don't do that stuff.
No, I mean, I think that every fan base would like a Howie Roseman running his team.
Yeah, I think he's the best of the best. All right, let's break. Line them up, 800-919-3776. Busy football Friday. We'll get into the baseball a little bit. A lot of football to get to. We get the picks. I'm bullish on my game.
Oh,
bullish.
God. I hate when you get like this.
Two of them I would make love to.
They're that good?
I think so.
I can't even guess.
One of them might be my play of the year.
In week 3,
I might open up a 900 number just so people have to buy this pick.
It's that good, huh?
It's gorgeous.
You think maybe off the air I could buy it?
That's your birthday. I would actually give it to you.
You'd give me the pick for free?
I would give you a pick. Yeah.
Do I get my money back if the pick is wrong?
Not if you don't give anything.
I'm giving you my trust.
If I give it to you and it's wrong, what would you want back?
I don't know. I'm giving you my trust, though. I'm trusting you.
Right. But if I give you the pick, gratis,
the greatest gift,
and it misses, now what would you possibly want from me?
I want to drive to your house and slap you in the face. That's what I want.
Here's the thing. Because I know you'd never drive to my house, sure.
You don't know what I do.
I'm confident.
I drive all over the place.
No, I couldn't have that because you probably slap like one of those lunatics, and then I'd pass out.
Yeah, I'd chuck my hand up like that in the slap league.
Right, you do like you'd line it up.
Yeah.
You go across,
like this.
Across.
Yep.
Then you'd whip it. You'd probably get face tattoos before that just to make it more intimidating. And then across, across, and then whap.
Yep.
Then you hit me right like in that area of the ear. Then I go down.
Yep. Then you probably got vertigo now for the rest of your life.
Right now, yeah, I can't give you the pick, unfortunately.
All right, I gotta wait, I guess.
I would have.
Oh, listen, we'll talk about it. We got plenty of time.
All right. Let's break. Come back. Phone lines are open. Jets, Giants, local baseball, lot to do. And then at 7:35, it goes off the rails. It's DNR with you, 880 ESPN.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Bring the Ryder Cup spirit straight into your living room with Ryder Cup Live Watch Party Kits. You get everything you need to turn any space into the ultimate fan zone. Flags, cups, decor, and more. Host a few friends with the at-home kit or go big with the ultimate kit for larger gatherings. No matter where you are, you can celebrate in true Ryder Cup style. Ryder Cup Live Kits, your ticket to golf's biggest rivalry at home. To learn more, visit RyderCup.com.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. We all turn to some funny places for support, but not everyone is a therapist. Not everyone is the one. Find your right match with BetterHelp. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and their 10-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists at any time. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Right now, police are stepping up patrols to make sure drivers and pedestrians obey our crosswalk laws. Why? Because every year in New York, people are injured or killed just crossing the street. So remember, pedestrians, obey traffic signals and use crosswalks. And drivers, yield to pedestrians in crosswalks. If you don't, we will educate you on the law. And you may get a ticket, because tickets get attention, and that saves lives. A message from the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State. With 10 minutes left in the second quarter, Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro. Like it never even happened.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is coming.
I just didn't feel like physically getting off the couch.
Don't miss this live stream event with your favorite ESPN New York personalities, including Dave Rothenberg.
Is football season here yet?
Rick DiPietro, Chris Carlin, Michael Kay.
Oh, football.
And Don Hahn and Rosenberg.
They're playing football!
It all happens September 29th when the Jets face the Dolphins on Monday Night Football. Watch the guys' instant reactions and hear their unfiltered commentary all game long.
You're bad at football.
See it all unfold on the ESPN New York YouTube channel.
I'm just trying to have the best possible show.
When does that start?
The ESPN New York Couchcast is brought to you by the All-American Ford Auto Group, Calandra's Bakery, and Jacob's Pickles.
Oh, yeah. There it is. It's the sexy music. DNR with you, 880 ESPN, live on YouTube. I mean, you can consume us in many different ways. I was talking to a mutual friend of ours the other day. He said, I consumed your show in 3 different ways this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Listened on the radio.
Yep.
Watched on the YouTube stream, and then listened on the app.
That's very nice.
And it's easy.
It's very easy. You know what? It's you shouldn't do this. Well, I guess you can do it. But I was on the way to practice yesterday, so Cass's truck that she drives has the screen in front of the passenger, and I logged right into YouTube.
And you just watched?
Yeah, I can watch. Yeah,
that's nice. You know what? By the way, I
was watching the afternoon show.
I'm driving home yesterday.
Yeah,
I guess when I drive home and there's the cruise ships are in the West Side Highway is a disaster.
You see how long did it take to turn that cruise ship?
Only 4 minutes.
Long time.
Yeah, it was very quick. Now I don't know. It's awful. Pull up to a light, look at the car next to me. He's watching TV.
Oh yeah,
the driver.
Yep,
is watching TV.
Yep. I was driving the other day. You know Northern Boulevard.
Of course.
Yeah, right. Like when I first got here, one of my buddies was like, "Hey, so especially at night, don't drive in the inside lane on Northern Boulevard." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because it's dangerous, right? I mean, people are 55, 60 miles an hour, not paying attention."
Right.
So I guess I do my best not to, but still, like, you're trying to pass someone. So this is like just as the sun's starting to come down, so you can still see person inside lane going probably 60, swerves into my lane. I look over and kind of like give it like hey, I got to get to the right side. Phone on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
I was like, are you nuts?
It's terrible.
Like, you know how quickly you could just be over, done.
That's right. And if you're that dumb that you do it to yourself, whatever. But now you're going to take other people down with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly
terrible. Right. It really is. Get ready for a new Monday Night Football experience with the ESPN New York Couchcast when the Jets take on the Dolphins for their Week 4 divisional matchup. Settle in on the couch and join the Altcast with all your favorite ESPN New York personalities for instant reactions, unfiltered commentary, and behind-the-mic banter. All streamed live on our YouTube page from kickoff to the final whistle. It's the ESPN New York Couchcast presented by Calandra's Bakery, Jacob's Pickles, and driven by the All-American Ford Auto Group. All wonderful companies. They're going to feed us and they're going to drive us. Calandra's Bakery, Jacob's Pickles, All-American Ford Auto Group, #1 Ford Auto Group with huge locations throughout New Jersey, Monday, September 29th, starting at 7 p.m. on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. We had the meeting the other day, and you cut out early. I don't know if you heard this. You know who's leading the Couchcast, running point on the Couchcast?
I'm hoping they say you.
Nope.
I know who
Not
it is.
me.
I know who it is.
Specifically not me.
Specifically not you. Just like specifically during the mixer was not you. I guess, okay, I don't know because I didn't hear this. I'd say Carlin.
Nope.
Caster.
Nope.
Hahn. Well, he's a Jets fan.
Right, well, that was part of the impetus. He's a Jets
but why?
fan. Yeah, but
why would you put that on him, though?
Well, because doesn't he have enough on his shoulders, being that he's got to watch his team with a group of people at work?
Yeah, it's not your team. We're lucky that you actually showed up. I would say it was you to do it. Carlin's,
I think Carlin would probably be the best.
Carlin's taking a red eye from Vegas
on Sunday.
Yeah, he's doing the Raider game, and then he's flying like red eye, and then doing his show, and then doing the Couchcast. Might fall asleep on the couch.
That sounds terrible.
Give me an organ and give me the game.
I would say you.
I'm happy to not do it.
I don't understand. RJ, explain to me why there's like this undercurrent of people don't trust Dave.
I think what Dave does during football season really makes people cloudy in terms of what they can trust him with. Like, I think if you talk Dave January to August, I think it's a different set of rules, from what I gather.
So you think there's a lack of trust when football becomes involved, is what you're saying?
I think if they had you guiding this Couchcast, I think their worries that, like, come third quarter, let's say it's not going well, you just start poking the Jets fans. And, like, Rick will handle it well, but, like, what if Hahn pummels you? We don't want that on YouTube.
Well,
I mean,
why does it? I mean, what kind of a workplace environment do we have that you think that someone does something that's frowned upon, and now people start pummeling them, though?
We have the kind of workplace where yesterday Rick went to Jefferson and said, "Did you get your shoes from a bum?"
You did not say that to Jefferson.
I did. No comment.
What is wrong with you?
I might have said that if you offered your sneakers to the bum, he would say he's all set. They were in rough shape. But
it's your birthday, so I don't want to really do this on your birthday.
What?
But you can't talk to people like that.
How did Jefferson take this?
I complimented him on his haircut afterwards.
Compliment sandwich.
Yes. I said, your haircut looks terrific.
See, you said, but here's the thing. Why couldn't you just even say, like, boy, those sneakers they don't look great? Why do you have to say, why do you have to go lippy all the way and say, if you offered those to a homeless person, he would say, I'm good?
Because he got lippy. Because I initially started the conversation joking around about the St. Louis Blues golf shirt, and then he went right after the Islanders. What am I supposed to do?
Last time you did this, someone at the station wouldn't talk to us for 6 months.
And now we're back.
But I'm fearful that you're going to bring us back there with someone else.
No.
I like Jefferson.
I do, too.
I don't have a lot of tall friends.
He's very tall.
Very tall.
He's very good at his job, too. What I should have done was taken him aside and be like, listen, Jefferson, I don't see you very often in the workplace. We should probably get some better sneakers.
Yeah,
to
I think
walk
if you,
around.
like a gentleman, you say, listen, those are not great-looking sneakers. You could do better. I expect better from you.
Yeah, but he attacked me, though.
Buy him a pair of Jordans.
Right, you got to understand where I was brought up, though. I'm like Tarzan. When you get brought up in the locker room, you say crazy stuff.
Well, we know.
I mean, Paul Coffey almost made Sean Bates cry, and then threw money at him.
Would that be like if Jefferson started to cry yesterday? Would you feel good about yourself?
No, I'd feel terrible.
No, of course not.
That wasn't the intention.
Well, that's what you almost did.
I can't help it.
I swear to you, if I have to deal with another person that hates us at the workplace, I'm going to be so annoyed at you.
That's not going to happen. I promise.
Yeah, you say that now.
Oh, I'm trying to protect us. Do you think it's just by chance that no one comes after us, or are they afraid?
They come after me.
Not really.
Yeah, please.
Well, that's only because they're very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive. I mean,
would you say that we by far the least sensitive show on the station?
Yeah, we have no emotion.
Right.
None.
None.
But I think listen, RJ, tell me if I'm wrong though. The reason why you bring up Allen like physically assaulting Dave is because it's part of your secret power. I don't think you understand this. You have the most mild-mannered people that you can work into such a frenzy that at work want to fight you.
Yeah, it's happened to me. I mean, I don't know if
RJ.
I don't think
Gunling.
I want.
And Gunling, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I wanted to fight you. I think I'd lose in just about any fight. But
RJ, if you could have, if I promised you in that moment that you can punch Dave in the face and not get fired for it, you would have punched him in the face.
I'd have thought about it, but
I don't think so.
I don't.
Yes, you
I
would've.
don't think I would have. I think.
I
I think in the moment, I think you think about it. But ultimately, I'd like to hope that level-headedness would win out. But you do have that ability. I mean,
I can push the buttons of people.
Well, when I saw Gundling when he worked here do it, this is where it got uncomfortable. I don't know how much we talk about this particular part. He stood up.
Oh yeah.
And I go, oh boy.
He got up right in his face.
I wasn't scared of Gunling.
I don't know if you're supposed to be scared, but it was the intent of when somebody stands up.
Did I stand up?
You were already standing.
You're already
Yeah,
standing.
you were
up.
standing. Where
Well,
were
what
you
did
going to sit?
What do you think you came into the
Maybe
bullpen?
maybe
and
I sat down then.
What, on the floor?
I think that would really throw him off. He stands up, you sit down.
I sit down.
I think if you had sat down, it would have been worse for you.
It wasn't bad at all.
He could have taken that as a sign of dominance and went right off on you.
Kicked you right in the face.
Gunling's not a violent guy. He wouldn't have attacked me.
What does that tell you?
All right. What does that
Tells
tell
me
you?
I'm good at what I do.
Too good. So good that they don't even trust you. So good that they don't trust you to do. I mean,
You know
they
what?
don't trust you to
That's
go
okay.
out.
Honestly, that's okay.
Of all the people at the studio, at the station, that headed to the K roast, be like, fellas, let's make sure someone doesn't, so and so doesn't get a little out of control before
Right,
this
you would
thing.
think I'd be the last person on that
Yeah.
list.
I was an afterthought. They didn't even worry about me.
No, and you were hammered.
I was not hammered.
Come on.
No, I was.
RJ,
up.
was he hammered?
He was having fun.
I was having a good time.
Because you
I
were
did
hammered.
almost kill K. I did almost kill K, but that's because we were having such a good time.
Right. The relationship between the two of you is so
Stop, please.
So awkward.
Just because you don't understand it.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand it.
What do you think people say when you and Sherry walk down the street?
What do you mean?
Wait, what do you mean? What do I mean? I'm
You
sure
think
there's some
they
people
go,
like,
oh,
what
look
is-
at there's a Beauty and the Beast right there.
Yeah, what is she doing with this guy?
So you think it's the same thing with you and Kay?
I think that's what you guys say.
Well, I don't think anybody's unattractive. You're saying because you think I'm unattractive.
No, it's what does she see in him? It's the same thing. Like, what do you
What
guys
does
have
she
in
see in
common?
me? I'm funny.
But they don't know that watching you walk down the street. All they see is this frumpy guy with his shoulder, with bad posture, walking down the street.
No, they look. Oh, there's a great guy. There goes the greatest talk show host we've ever known.
No, yelling at young children, your mother. That's what they see.
He started with me.
And I'm the bad guy for saying something about Jefferson sneakers.
He started with me.
As
He
a young
said, "Go
college kid.
Birds." It's not like Jefferson said, "Hey, Rick, your sneakers are awful looking."
And this college student at Princeton walks by and says, "Go Birds." My reaction was, your mother.
What was I to say?
Nothing.
What was I to say?
No, don't wear
He
Giants.
challenged me.
Don't wear Giants pajamas at Princeton.
It wasn't pajamas. It was a beautiful sweatshirt.
Yeah, well, wear something different.
Why?
Go to the Princeton gift shop and buy yourself something, a nice Princeton sweatshirt.
No. I was
Why, I
wearing
did.
my
I got
Giants
nice-
sweatshirt, minding my own business, walking down Main Street, USA with my family, and this animal has to say, "Go Birds." Well, you know what? It doesn't end there, Pally.
He was saying it to be playful. I told you what Jefferson did. He attacked the Islanders. What am I supposed to do? Come after my team like that?
Well, then say the Blues also stink.
I did.
Not say you look like you're wearing homeless person shoes.
I said the homeless person wouldn't even wear those shoes.
Ugh. Let's go to Bobby in Saratoga. Bobby, good morning. You're on 880. How are you?
Good. Good morning, gentlemen. Shout out to the company and happy birthday, Rick, and happy
Thank you.
birthday to my father on his way to work.
Oh,
happy
Mr.
birthday,
Bugs
Dad.
is celebrating today, huh?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
this is a marquee day and for me every year. So. All right,
so go ahead.
Thank you.
Yep.
So I wanted to get into the Giants. So this game this weekend, I like kind of how Allen phrased it last night. There is an upset to be had. I think that the matchups that the Giants have bode well, but this also has the feel as a Giants fan of one of those games where it never you go into the game thinking we don't really have a chance, and they never really feel like they have a chance the whole game, but it never gets out of hand. Like they might even cover the spread,
like the Washington
but it won't
game.
feel that close. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like going into this game.
Yeah, I think that's a call, and happy birthday to your dad, who comes out to all the tailgate and all the events that we have. Yeah, I think that the Chiefs will probably be a big survivor pick this week, and I think that most people are under the impression the Giants will probably compete and lose 24-17, somewhere in that range.
Well, it feels like RJ's thinking about taking him with a survivor.
And survivor, he's going to.
You think so?
You know what? By the way, I don't usually dabble in the Thursday. You get in any way a survivor, a pick on a Thursday. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It changes your whole outlook on life.
It does feel good.
It's so beautiful. Did you take the Bills or no?
I did, yeah.
So you've also moved on.
I've moved on.
And then the two of them only took the Bills with the spread?
Only took the Bills with the spread. Yep, they still have survivors, and they got 2 regular picks left.
So RJ's fallen to 2-5 on the year.
I think the other thing you need to recognize, though, too, and I asked you this after the Giants-Cowboys game.
Yeah.
Is what you saw from the offense, is that transferable? Is that
right? Because think of the two sides of this thing that you've seen. You saw one of the worst offensive performances you could possibly imagine week 1.
Yep.
And you saw one of the great offensive performances you could ever imagine week 2.
Right. So what are they exactly?
Probably somewhere right in the middle.
Yeah, because Dallas' defense, especially their secondary, stinks. So
awful.
I mean, now you're going against Kansas City team. I know they're 0-2, and we want to point to matchups and everything else, but they played the Chargers and they played the Eagles.
Right. You could argue they played the 2 best teams in the NFL the first 2 weeks of the season.
Probably not. I would argue that the Packers are probably
okay. Fine. But if I said to you Chargers, Eagles, I think those are 1-2 or 2-3 or something. You're not going to jump me for that.
I probably would still jump you.
I just said 2-3.
What about the Ravens and the Bills?
Forget it. Let's go to break. 1-800-919-3776. You can't. Yeah, Dave, you're right. Those are 2 of the better teams in the
yes.
NFL.
Well, that's why I brought it up. Yes, that's why I brought it up. All right, here's the question.
Yeah.
Give me the top 5 teams right now in the NFL.
We'll do that on the other side. I'm gonna give you because I love you and it's your birthday from 5 to 1.
Oh,
yes. I'm gonna turn it into a little listy poo for you on your birthday.
Is this like the movie Listy Poo that I've never seen in my whole life? Don't do that. Don't do that thing with your nose. I know what that means.
I promise you, you will get this 5 to 1 top 5 teams in the NFL right on the other side.
Yes.
New York soccer fans, get ready for a huge night at Citi Field. Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, September 24th, NYCFC hosts Inter Miami. Kickoff 7:30. Chance to be there. You can enter now at ESPNNewYork.com or through the ESPN New York app. Here's what you do. Click the contest tab. Submit your entry. It's that easy. Tickets are available right now at Ticketmaster.com/NYCFC. The list of the best 5 teams in the NFL. Next, DNR with you, 880 ESPN. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Football Friday and bring in a woman we adore. She's going to say happy birthday. Here she is. It's Debbie Duhame.
Good morning, Dave, and happy birthday, Rick DiPietro. Guys, let's see what's happening as we travel around over on the Jackie Robinson eastbound right by Jamaica Ave. It's an accident. Traffic slowing down Eastern Parkway, Utica Ave accident investigation over in Brooklyn. Bronx River Parkway south at Gun Hill Road, a stalled vehicle. Inbound GWB 35, Lincoln 20, Holland 20, alternate side in effect. Traffic sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
On the basketball court, the soccer pitch, or even the golf course, your crew brings their best not just for the win, but for that post-game celebration. When victory tastes like Michelob Ultra, it's worth every drop of sweat. And if you don't win, you'll still get the beer. It's just on you. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, 2.6 carbs, 95 calories. Superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With the dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G, and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
Why watch alone when you can join the crowd? Ryder Cup Live is taking over New York's favorite bars and pubs with official watch parties all weekend long. From upscale lounges to classic Irish pubs, you'll catch every swing and putt in a club-level atmosphere surrounded by fellow fans. Cheer, toast, and rally behind your team at the hottest Ryder Cup watch spots across Manhattan. Ryder Cup Live, because the best games are watched together. To learn more, visit RyderCup.com.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Schweppes, the iconic ginger ale of New York, is proud to sponsor the PGA of America. Schweppes has a deep lineup of ginger flavors, including raspberry, white peach, dry grape, and also available in zero sugar. With every sip of Schweppes, the dedication to quality, excellence, and the art of tastefulness will leave you feeling simply refreshed. It's a hole-in-one for all your drinking occasions. Schweppes, a sparkling tradition since 1783, and the perfect way to elevate your summer. Swing by your local ShopRite and grab some Schweppes.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You know who's leading the Couchcast? Hahn.
Explain to me why there's this undercurrent of people don't trust Dave.
Come third quarter, let's say it's not going well. You just start poking the Jet fans. What if Hahn pummels you?
What kind of a workplace environment do we have that you think that someone does something that's frowned upon and now people start pummeling them, though?
We have the kind of workplace where yesterday Rick went to Jefferson and said, "Did you get your shoes from a bum?"
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You did not say that to Jefferson.
No comment.
On 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
Here we are, week 3 of the NFL season. I asked Ray this the other day. At what point do we start? I can't believe it's week 5. I can't, when do you think those start? I can't believe it's weeks. How to get to week 7 already? When does that start?
I mean, it could start now.
You think? No, nobody's going to say, I can't believe we're in week 3 already.
No, I would say, I can't believe we're sitting here both 0-2 again.
Well, but how surprised could you possibly be? You expected to beat the Steelers or the Bills?
No, I didn't expect to do. Okay. I didn't expect to do.
You expected the Giants to on the road beat either Washington or Dallas?
No, when you score 32 points at home, I would expect to win. Yeah.
I bet when you score 37 on the road and throw for 450 yards.
Yeah, I would expect to win.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you have awful football teams, this is what happens. All right. So, RJ, I'm going to ask you because I don't want to be thought of as the bad guy. Do you want my list of 5, which I've spent time putting together? Or do we go to this gentleman on the phones who does not have a nice thing to say about Rick on Rick's birthday?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it's actually not a terrible thing.
Okay.
So I would say if you want to knock that out real quick. It's actually Rick will actually find it humbling.
Okay, because what you put on the screen.
Yeah.
Rick, the description is Rick once ruined my birthday.
Well, I gotta get your attention somehow, you know.
Well, you got it.
That's a
and
nice
I thought
tease.
this could be delightful. Let's go to Tyler in Saratoga. Tyler, how did Rick ruin your birthday?
He didn't ruin my birthday.
Oh.
He actually, I went down. It was my 18th birthday. It was Madison Square Garden, March 5th, 2007. I was a diehard Rangers fan.
Uh-huh.
We all went down there. Rick DiPietro played the best goalie game I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really? He was that
And
good, huh?
I became an Islanders fan.
Oh, you know,
Not
goodbye,
really.
goodbye,
Not
Tyler. No,
really.
you
Don't
honestly,
hang up on him.
No. What a disgusting, vile human being.
How could you say that?
Because that is the dregs of the earth, that guy.
He saw the greatest goalie game of his
Even
life.
you don't respect that.
Of course I respect that.
No, you don't.
I took a diehard Rangers fan and played so well.
No. If he
Islander
said
fan.
you became his favorite non-Rangers goalie, if he said he gained respect for you that he never had, fine. But to say he flipped allegiance, Ray, and Ray and I have been at odds of late. Ray, you hear that? You have no respect for that
that's
clown.
That's tough to overcome.
Oh,
that's tough to
stop
overcome.
it.
Come on.
I can't help it.
If this was a massive Islanders fan, and he called and he said, boy, Henrik Lundqvist one game, he was so much better than you, outdueled you, and I flipped to the Rangers, you'd be like, oh, well, good for him.
No, I wouldn't have said good for him. We're not talking about Henrik Lundqvist. It's my show, not his show.
Right?
Yeah, I'd be very turned off.
You'd be very turned off.
Yeah.
As I am with that guy.
I think if you let him finish the phone call, he would have said that I just became a big Rick DiPietro fan. And
That's not what he said.
He said Islanders fan.
I know, but I think
if he would have said, and from that moment on, I became a big Rick DiPietro fan, I would say, you know what? Okay, good for you. He didn't say that.
All right.
Why would he have changed what he said by the end of the phone call?
Why do you have to poo-poo on my nice phone call?
Well, I don't think it was a nice phone call.
It was a very nice phone call.
I think it was a fraudulent alert is what that was.
Do you understand like the kind of power that takes to take a diehard fan and have him change his allegiance?
Yeah, or maybe you were dealing with a weak-minded hack.
I don't care. I don't care what kind of minded he is.
I think that's more probably where we were.
RJ, look up that game.
October 5th, 2007, did he say?
I think he said March.
March, he said.
It's March.
March of 07. So, here's the thing. So, I think he said March 6th. We're already on it. They played the Rangers.
I thought March 5th, no?
Oh, March 5th?
I got 5. I got 5.
Okay. So, March 5th. Yep. He's not wrong. So, this is actually a game the Rangers won, which is interesting.
Was it 2-1 they won?
They won. Wow, good job.
Yeah.
They won 2-1. Rick DiPietro's line. Faced 57 shots.
Oh, my God.
Made 56 saves.
Yeah, I don't even think I let in the 2, right?
No.
I don't understand. How did they score the second goal?
Shootout, we lost.
Yeah. Shootout. Number 1 star in a loss, Rick DiPietro.
Wow.
I'm trying to think who scored on me in that shootout. Was it Nylander that scored on me in that shootout?
Michael Nylander?
Yager was playing in that game, right?
Hang on a second.
I think I made a save with my back in that game.
Peter Pruka scored a goal in this game. That tells you about this.
Peter Pruka.
I love playing at the Garden, man.
57 shots. Did they not have defense on the Islanders?
I think defense was probably optional in that game.
My God.
It's an Islanders record, by the way.
It was?
That's what it says here.
Wow. It still is? It's the most saves in a game?
It was at the time.
Oh, wow.
That's
a lot.
nice.
Here's Cape Cod Times. DiPietro can't save Isles as Rangers win shootout.
I'm big in Cape Cod.
But Tyler in Saratoga has changed his fan allegiance.
Oh, look at what you saw. 56 saves. You kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you weren't great. You were great. You're great. Just him changing his fan allegiance is very concerning.
How often do you see 56 saves? I mean, come on.
But apparently it's such a big deal for him that he's willing to change his whole
You
life.
should have seen all the people when I made 77 in college. Immediately. They're taking jerseys off in the stands. I'm like, we're BU fans now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
But didn't you lose that game too?
Oh, yeah.
So the better games you had in your career, you lost.
It seems like that. Yeah, actually, here's the best part. In that game, I don't know what overtime it was, I made a save and then made a breakout pass for a breakaway. So I could have actually had, like, however many saves that would have been at that point, plus the game-winning assist. That would have been sick. That was to go to the Frozen Four, that game.
Oh.
Devastating.
How many overtimes did that go?
4.
Ugh.
We had guys missing whole overtimes.
What, because they were getting IVs?
Yeah, they would cramp up, have to take their stuff off, get hydrated, and then get their equipment back on and come out.
Ugh. Golf's greatest rivalry tees off at Bethpage Black. And the guys, we are bringing you all the action, the energy, the passion. We're going to be there straight from the course. Don't miss us next Friday morning, only on ESPN New York, live from the Ryder Cup, brought to you by Michelob Ultra. No matter what you're playing for, make it superior with Michelob Ultra. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, a superior taste, worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Ryder Cup. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and RJ's going to be on location with us next Friday.
RJ can't miss that.
No, he's got to be there. He's got to be there. All right, I got my list of 5. You ready?
All right, music. I need some music.
All right, I understand. Raymond, whenever you're ready, fire up that music. And here we go. At 5, the only team with a loss on my list should be 2-0. Can't believe they lost the opener, the Baltimore Ravens.
Let me write this down here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, number 5, Ravens. Okay.
Okay. Now, this is based on what I've seen so far this year, right?
Right, yes.
Okay. Number 4, this pains me, but I have to be honest, the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, they're not higher only because they are 2-0. They could be 0-2. They could have lost that game to the Cowboys, and they could have lost that game. If Travis Kelce catches that pass, they're trailing second half of that game to the Chiefs. But they're 2-0, and they check in at number 4. At number 3, it's a Jim Harbaugh special. The L.A. Chargers. They look unbelievable, right? Beat up on the Chiefs. They look like they might be. I mean, Raiders, who looked so good in Week 1, they beat them up in Week 2. They're number 3. Number 2 is the only team that's 3-0 in the entire NFL. The Buffalo Bills. And the number 1 team right now on September the 19th, 2025 would be the Micah Parsons-led, Jordan Love-led Green Bay Packers, number 1.
Wow, Packers won, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got to believe that some of the Bills did, too, is because you absolutely love Josh Allen, too.
No, I think they're terrific.
It took a miracle for them to beat the Ravens.
But they beat them.
Oh, I know that they beat them. I mean, they didn't look.
So where am I off then?
Where are you off?
Yeah, correct where you have an issue with my top 5 there.
I don't know if I would put. I don't know if I'm ready yet to put the Chargers at 3 above the Eagles and the Ravens.
Okay.
I mean, I know the Eagles haven't. See, that's the beauty of great teams, though. I mean, I don't think that they have to.
It's not like I sit here and have the Eagles 11. I have them 4.
No, listen. Your list is fine. Your list is fine. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready yet to put the Chargers at 3.
So what would the Chargers have to do for you to be kind of all in-ish on the Chargers?
I don't know if that's one of those teams that can just, like, during the regular season get me to buy into.
So Chargers go 14-3. They're the 2 seed in the AFC. Until you see it in January and February, you just don't believe.
Well, no, listen. They made us all believe last year, right? Like, I mean, Jim Harbaugh in year 1, all of a sudden taking this team to the playoffs. That was great. It's awesome. And then you saw what Justin Herbert looked like in the playoffs. So they're off to a great start, which is, I think, what most people expected, that they would take a step in year 2.
Here's the thing, though. Maybe I understood the assignment incorrectly. I was going off what I've seen so far.
Yeah, right. You did the assignment right.
Like if I had to pick who do I have more faith to win the Super Bowl, the Chargers would not be 3.
No, but I'm also looking at it as, like, if the Chargers played the Ravens right now. Chargers played the Eagles right now.
I think those are really good games.
Oh, I think it's great games. It's top 5 teams in your opinion, but are they beating the Ravens and the Eagles right now? Neutral site game.
I think they could.
Yeah, they might be. They might. I mean, that's a damn good team. I'm with you.
I mean, they beat up on the Chiefs and they beat up on the Raiders. It's not like they played the Browns and the Panthers.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, how good are the Raiders?
How good are the Raiders?
Exactly.
I don't know. Well, but they look pretty good in Week 1.
They played the Patriots in Week 1.
All I'm saying is I don't think the Raiders are a bottom 5 team in football.
No, I don't think so either. I'm with you. I just asked you the question, though. I mean, you've seen the Chargers for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've seen the Chargers for 2 weeks, and through 2 weeks, I couldn't be more impressed.
And you saw the Ravens run all over the Buffalo Bills. I know they lost the game, but they scored 40 and ran all over them.
Yep. Yeah.
Your list
but
is
I
good.
have him at 5.
I'm not killing your list. Your list is fine. I'm just saying, like, I think that we're at a point now with Justin Herbert. I'm going to have to see it. Like, this will be a good test for them at home now. Denver's defense.
Yeah.
Who hasn't been.
So explain this to me now.
Yeah.
Chargers couldn't look better through 2 games, right?
That's right.
Chargers are home against Denver.
Yep.
Chargers only giving 2.5 points.
Right, which means ipso facto, Davis taking
so
the Chargers.
RJ, if what he says is in fact accurate, is now forced to take the Broncos.
Who is?
RJ.
You know what? I just may.
Right? Like, if you analyze all the things that RJ needs to take a team, the Broncos would be that team.
I'll tell you what, they are what. So I have 2 picks left. Wish I could have 3, but I already got one wrong. So I have 2.
How are you handling that loss from last night?
Fine, actually.
Okay, good.
Like I said, you were right. I sarcastically in the chat put 5 points that I have 5 losses combined by, but you're right, Dave. It's actually 8. So, I mean, listen, I feel like I'm seeing the games pretty well. The field goal kickers are crushing me. We talk all the time. Making 60-yarders, 64-yarders. I can't get guys to make 38-yarders.
That was forget about missing it.
He missed a net.
It looked like it was the worst kick in the history of football.
He kicked it to Rochester.
That was awful.
My dad caught it.
What happened on that kick?
Ask Matt Prater.
Shank.
But that's one of the 3 games that I have left to fit into 2 spots.
Really?
RJ, what do you think about his list?
I listen. I have a hard time saying it too. I don't know how Green Bay is clearly the flavor of the month. I don't know how you don't have Philadelphia win though.
1?
We don't like them. All they do is win though.
No. Philadelphia has not looked like the best team through 2 weeks. That's what he asked me to do. Through 2 weeks, who looks like the best team?
But they look like the team they were last year, Dave.
In February.
They look like the team they were last year, though, which is why I kept picking against them at certain points. But like at some point, you got to give credit.
You're telling me that Green Bay doesn't look better than Philadelphia through 2 weeks of the season?
They do, but when's the last time Philadelphia lost?
I think I saw this. I think Jalen Hurts has won 18 straight starts.
Oh, that he started and finished the game? Yeah.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
It's very good.
I also saw that he has more tush pushes than passes over 10 yards. So.
You guys are so. I mean, you guys
say
are just
goodbye to the
Jalen
tush
Hurts
push. Bye bye tush push. Did you see the NFL yesterday? Came out and said they screwed up.
Well, they had to. They were taking videos down. They were hiding the evidence.
Right, so obviously you saw it. Did you see it, Rick?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, NFL comes out. We screwed up. They were jumping off sides on those.
Well, it's very clear though.
NFL's doing
Jason Kelsey's concerned. You're full of crap.
NFL's doing a great job hiding the evidence this past week. They got rid of that video. They got rid of the video with Tom Brady, covering everything up. It's great.
And Tom Brady,
your stupid Jets' fault.
Tom Brady,
why would they vote for the tush push to stay?
I don't know. Maybe they thought they could be able to. do it.
They got swayed by Lurie. He made this impassioned speech, and all those owners.
But you don't know what kind of deals those owners have going on with each other behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's because how do they go into it? Where I think it was reported like they had the votes. What do you need? 24 out of 32 owners, and now all of a sudden you lose 2. How'd you lose 2 over the? You're telling me Jason Kelsey comes in and gives some kind of impassioned speech, and all of a sudden that changes 2 owners' mind on the spot?
Can we get rid of this thing? Can we get rid of it now? It's so dumb. It's not football.
Well, at the very least, it needs to be officiated correctly.
But my prayer said the other day they can't.
Well, they said they're going to put more emphasis on it now. So what does that mean? Either you can or you can't.
That means they're throwing a flag on Sunday.
You know what? They should throw a flag on every time they run it, so they're not allowed to run it anymore.
What'll be interesting is
the reverse of what happened in the NFC Championship game is what you're saying.
What'll be interesting is if they choose what moment if they do throw a flag when they do it. Like, is it a 3rd and 1? Is it a 4th and 1? Is it a 4th and goal from the 1?
But just throw it every time.
All right.
You screwed up by allowing this thing to stay in the league. Now get rid of it now.
I think the groundswell is moving towards it's going to be over.
Oh, it is gone.
Yeah, but if it's not, you take advantage of it for as long as you can take advantage
We'll keep
of it.
jumping off sides, and they throw the flags, and then the officials kill it. They can kill it without killing it.
But I think they're going to kill it. I think this is probably the end of it.
Kill it.
Yeah,
definitively. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to your calls. Maybe a little baseball, and then the cavalcade of fun begins. Raanan, Cimini, Around the League, Frenzy, all of it. It's DNR with you on a Football Friday. Boy, it sounds good saying that on 880 ESPN.
Record numbers of residents are getting quality, affordable health insurance through Get Covered New Jersey. If you recently had a major life event such as marriage, pregnancy, or insurance loss, you may be eligible to enroll now. All health plans include preventive care, prescriptions, emergency services, and more. 9 in 10 enrolling get financial help, and many pay $10 a month or less. Find out if you qualify at getcovered.nj.gov. That's getcovered.nj.gov.
There's a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-90 Turbo Select for $249 for 24 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely, choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN S1225248. MSRP $40,000. Zero security deposit. Ends 9/30/25.
Gotta do is put
Eric Church is back and bringing his unforgettable live show to Brooklyn. Eric Church Free the Machine Tour with special guest Elle King. Barclays Center, Saturday, September 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. His new album, Evangeline vs. the Machine, is out now. One epic night of music that you won't want to miss. Eric Church Free the Machine Tour. Live at Barclays Center, Saturday, September 20th.
Drink a little drink.
Get tickets now. For more, visit ericchurch.com. Produced by Messina Touring Group.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Oh, I can't believe we blew a 5-touchdown lead.
Sure, but you got to feel like they were going to win for almost the entire game.
But I was about to buy playoff tickets.
So you were prepared for a good time. That's pretty nice.
It's the worst loss any team has ever had.
And you got to witness history.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York. From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
And away we go on a Football Friday, continuing along, 880 ESPN, live on the stream, on the app, and of course on YouTube now. It's amazing how the numbers become explosive when RJ's hair goes on the YouTube.
I mean, what did we get, an extra 500 yesterday probably?
Yeah, I think we went from like 1,100 to up to like 1,400.
Yeah, so you're looking at least a 300 person bump with RJ.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
Pretty good.
Like a 25% bump?
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone at the station that all of a sudden gets on camera and instantly 300 people just start watching.
Totally agree. Couldn't agree.
By the way.
Yep.
First birthday gift of the day.
Oh. Yeah.
Rocco couldn't wait.
And what did he get you?
Look at this thing.
What did he get you? A glove?
Brand new baseball glove.
Very beautiful. Very nice.
Look at that thing. Matches the Bulldogs.
Wow.
Told me I was going to be very drippy.
Did Rocco said that?
That's what he said.
He's
very
not wrong.
drippy.
He's not wrong.
I said, buddy, thank you so much. Where'd you get that? He goes, the phone. I got it on the phone.
Yeah, when Ben was little, people ask, "Oh, your brother?" Yeah, we got him from Amazon.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. He's like, "What do you mean Amazon? We get everything from Amazon.
We get packages every day."
Yeah, we're keeping Amazon in business at my house, by the way.
But everyone says that. Everyone says that.
I don't think you understand. We
trust me.
Like I'm not even kidding. Like there are days where 8, 10, 12 times a day, the packages are left in the front.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's pretty
crazy.
much everyone's house. I'm sure RJ could say the same thing.
RJ, you're getting 10, 12 deliveries a day?
No. 10 to 12 feels like a lot.
It's insane.
What is Sherry doing on Amazon, man? What is she buying?
Everything.
So all of her shopping is pretty much done through Amazon.
If I'm like, hey Sherry, you know what? Because I need deodorant. Boom, Amazon.
Oh, that's just easy. I mean, that's solid.
Yeah, just whatever. I mean, you name it, we get it.
Okay, well, I mean, it's easier than going to the store.
Mouth guards for Alex, Amazon.
She goes Amazon, and then when she needs you to run to the grocery store to get some stuff, she sends you.
Oh yeah, I'm a weapon in the grocery store.
That's a nice system.
Oh man, am I good?
Yeah, I mean, RJ used to be a weapon until he had a nervous breakdown in Costco.
Right.
Tell you what,
Costco's too big for RJ.
I haven't gone back since.
Yeah, right.
Wait, you're still a member of Costco, but haven't been there in that long because it overwhelmed you?
I don't go. Ange will go.
So you send your beautiful wife by herself?
Yeah. She can handle it. I can't.
You couldn't stay near her? Almost like a child. Like, RJ, keep close to me. Don't let me lose sight of where you are.
She couldn't put you in the front part of the cart, RJ?
Yeah.
Just wheel you around?
That's where Antonio goes, Rick.
Yeah, but just have him move to the side, and then you share with him.
Yeah, or you go in the bigger portion of the cart, and we'll both.
Maybe you go in like the main part of the cart.
That's frowned upon, safety reasons.
Really?
Yeah.
So now, when there's a family shopping,
I'm not going in there.
Ange and Antonio. So Antonio can handle it, but you can't.
Listen, I'm not going in there. I'll watch Antonio. I'll hang out with him. We'll go do something else. I'm not going in there.
Can't be trusted. He can't trust himself. He went missing in there.
It's not safe in there.
Couldn't find his yogurt, and he went missing.
What do you mean it's not safe?
The Brooklyn Costco it's going to sound crazy if you've never been, which why would you have ever been there?
This is an unbelievable conversation that a grown man with a full-time job, a wife and a child, and probably at some point more children on the way, refuses to go to Costco because it's, quote, not safe in there.
Specifically, the Brooklyn Costco, off the Gowanus.
What happens that makes it so unsafe, RJ?
It's a jungle. It's chaos. There's not enough parking. There's
so it's a jungle. It's chaos. And go by yourself.
I'm telling. Well,
I feel like all the Costcos are jungles, though. Like what makes the Brooklyn one stand out?
Not like this one. It's the one right where the Nets training facility is. It's right next door. And because the aisles aren't wide enough, somebody stole my cart.
Oh no!
With nothing in it.
With all your stuff, with your child in it.
No, with nothing in it. Because
people do. I don't think that's not unique to that place.
Who, while inside a shopping center, takes an empty cart? What did you come in with then? Nothing?
Somebody who was too lazy to grab one outside.
How did you came inside with no cart?
Well, maybe that person came in with a thought, I'm just going to pick up something small, and then was like, this is Costco.
Or maybe they're teaching you a lesson. What kind of a lunatic would just leave his cart unattended?
I didn't leave it. I was like 8 feet away with my back turned to it. Listen,
well, that's unattended.
No.
You're not equipped for Costco, RJ, clearly.
I'm not. No.
And the fact that you would send your wife into battle there with your toddler.
I tell her it's not safe.
But what does that do? That does nothing.
Well, listen, she thinks she's built for it. And
hey,
so far,
I advised you. What happened, Aunt? She's gone.
Yeah.
I told her.
Listen.
I warned her.
Somebody will call.
Either go with her or ban her from going.
Listen, we're about to start the real, football sandwich part of the show.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, somebody would call in the next few minutes saying, yeah, that place is out of control.
No, I guarantee you, if we put a poll up, is it unsafe to go to Costco?
No, not Costco.
Like 98-2.
The Brooklyn Costco.
Okay.
I'll put it. I mean, I don't know how the Twitter poll will do. I'll put it up.
Put up a poll. Would you feel safe going to the Brooklyn Costco?
But here's the part: if you've never been, you would think it is safe. Like you guys, you're just walking into no man's land. Like, oh, look at this war going on. It's safe out here. You've never been. You don't know.
You're insane.
Rick, you think there's pressure in overtime when you're saving 57 shots. You've never been to the Brooklyn Costco.
I just be strolling along and says, hey, it's just the regular jungle, and then boom, anaconda comes out. You're done.
Right. All of a sudden, snakes the size of weapons are shooting out of the sides.
It would not be an anaconda. You know who would pick you off? It would be like a 72-year-old lady. You wouldn't even suspect it. She'll steal your cart.
You know what? Maybe he's just not equipped for Costco.
Clearly.
Maybe he's not.
He's got some. I mean, there's obviously some post-traumatic disorder going on here.
Yeah, you have PTSD from Costco. Is what you have. Yeah. Let's go to John at work, who wants to attack me before we get to our real full meat sandwich of football. Hello, John. Go ahead. You're on 880.
How you doing, guys? First and foremost, Dave, how does my breathing sound today?
Let me hear.
Still seems a little heavy.
Yeah. No, come on. That's not normal.
I was taking deep breaths for you. I didn't want to upset you like I did last week.
Last time you sounded like you were about to have a heart attack.
All right. Well, I think that your top 5 is just a tiny, tiny bit fraudulent. I think that you fudged it up a little bit just to kind of reiterate the statement you made to Rick, because I think that deep down you're bullish on the Rams. You talked the Rams up a lot. You kept them off the top 5. They look good.
I do like the Rams a lot. They would probably be number 6 on this list.
Would you say that they're the first out of that list?
Yeah, I think they probably are.
Well, I mean, you got Rams, Eagles.
Other receiving votes.
You got Rams, Eagles this weekend.
I do agree with you, though, Dave. The Eagles don't look good. They're running off of, last year's Super Bowl victory. They just really don't look great in the wins, but they're beating teams. And the other point I wanted to make, and I'll hang up and listen to you guys, is when the NFC Championship game from last year was brought up, I really do think that that's what teams should do. When it got approved, the tush push, when it got approved to come back this year, I said to myself, teams, when it gets down to the 1-yard line, you know the Eagles are going to score anyway. Do what the Commanders did. People are going to be sick of seeing it, and they'll have no choice but to get rid of it. Happy Friday, guys. I look forward to hearing your response.
Thank you. Couple things. Firstly, RJ is – I don't know if he's not on his game today or what's happening. The slug that was on my screen said, this guy thinks Dave's list stinks. He calls up and he's like, I just have a little tweak to your list.
No, that was an attitude adjustment. As was the gentleman with the birthday. He said his first words to me, Rick ruined my 18th birthday.
And now I think this has to also be brought up. So the calls, Rick, you see the call screener?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. They're like everyone, they're lined up. It's not safe. Don't go there. It's not safe. So obviously there's some legs to what RJ said. Do you know what I find very troublesome? And
what?
He can't say it's a typo. He doesn't know how to spell Costco.
I've been copying pasting. So there you go.
It was just one misspelled Costco that he's just pasting as it's happening.
All right.
Costco.
Yeah. Yeah, Costco.
That's not safe either. They should rebrand under a safer banner.
It's amazing. It seems like it's the most unsafe place in Brooklyn now.
Right. It's like Bed-Stuy and then the Costco in wherever, right off the Gowanus.
Well, RJ's a smaller gentleman too, so if you got a place where it's packed.
Would you feel better if you went in there with like a
security?
An Adonis? Like if you went with Rick, do you think you'd feel more bullish going into that Costco?
Yeah, I'd need like 4 Ricks though. Each corner of the cart.
You couldn't handle 4 Ricks.
Oh boy.
That was good.
You like that, right?
Yeah, well, that was really good.
Yeah. You know what we could do, though, RJ? We could do like a Mets rotation situation. We could do piggyback. I just piggyback you right through Costco.
Well,
RJ, worse. So I get an email from Jay Soul. He says, my stepmother hasn't gone food shopping in years. Someone stole her full cart.
Come on.
And she just quit. She left the store. That was it. RJ, you think it's worse to have an empty cart taken or you're done shopping and someone takes your cart?
Oh, done shopping.
Come on.
Come on. That's a dumb
Can you
question,
imagine
Joe.
that?
No.
What is – wait, so mom doesn't shop anymore?
What kind of animal does
what
that?
What does she do? She probably goes on Amazon.
What do you do for sustenance?
She probably just goes on Amazon.
She probably orders her groceries online.
Yeah.
But would you go back if you had you did a full hour shopping?
Can you imagine that?
The cart's
go full
gone.
Shopping, you're squeezing melons, you're checking dates, you're opening the top of the eggs, you're looking at those, all that, and then in the 11th hour you're online. You're like, all right, just quickly let me run back for the bread. You come back and now your cart is gone.
Why does it always go to squeezing melons with you?
I like
I
melons.
noticed that too.
Melons are delicious. I'll tell you what would the absolute worst though.
Do you squeeze your melons when you buy them?
I sniff them.
Right, because that's normal.
You're supposed to smell the melon.
You take the melon.
Yeah, you sniff the melon.
You're a psycho.
I'm just telling you. Okay, how about this though?
I like to squeeze the melon.
Okay, that's nice. How about this though? How bad would this be though? If it's that lady, someone steals her card. And then as she's looking for it, she looks over, and the person that stole it is checking out with her groceries. What do you do?
but that would be so stupid.
Yeah, but what do you do? Those are my groceries. How do you prove that those are your groceries?
I think you'd have to. All right, I could have this conversation for the next 8 hours, but we have to break because we have to start the craziness that's the Football Friday. Raanan, Cimini, Around the League, Frenzy, all on the way. DNR with you right here on a Football Friday, 880 ESPN.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Shop great new offers at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease the 2025 Mazda CX-5S for as low as $239 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. They will take any trade-in and accept all lease returns, even if you didn't lease with them. Plus, enjoy Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance, all included. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
Friends, it's summer, and you should be out there enjoying it. But if you're living with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, that can feel impossible. You don't have to keep living that way. There's help. Dr. Shaw at Soundwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he's dedicated to helping you feel better. And here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication, just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that get real results so you can get back to the life you love. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, sciatica, and he builds a plan that is right for you. Same day and next day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is never far away. So don't wait, and don't let pain steal another day of your life. Go to SoundwellPain.com to text, call, or book online. SoundwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today. Most major insurances are accepted.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Hey there, it's Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Drew from the Wellness Company. And Dr. Drew, you have something very exciting to talk about today, the medical emergency kit. Tell us a little bit about this.
It is exciting. Look, I have been fighting to try to protect the patient-physician relationship my entire career, and we have lost. I finally decided I need to be involved with people that put the power back in the patient directly. These emergency kits give you everything you need so you don't have to spend $1,200 going to an emergency room. We have a significant medical team, the medical board at TWC, and we just sat down and put together what we would want for our family, for our patients.
Oh my gosh, so anything that anyone could need is in this
and there's
kit.
a guidebook here to tell you exactly how to use it, and again, telehealth backup.
It's remarkable. It's innovative. Everyone needs to get one. UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports to get $50 off your kit. That's UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with PrizePicks, where it's good to be right.
Download the PrizePicks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
This Ryder Cup, if you can't make it to Bethpage, then this is the place to be. Join the Michael K. Show, broadcasting live from 1 to 3 p.m. at Ryder Cup Live from Rockefeller Center, Midtown Manhattan's ultimate golf fan fest. Experience massive video boards, interactive golf challenges, themed cocktails, official Ryder Cup gear, and the electric energy of golf's greatest rivalry. From Thursday through Sunday, it's all happening in the heart of New York City. The Michael K. Show live from Ryder Cup Live. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the Ryder Cup.
All right, now DNR with you on a Football Friday. 880 ESPN, YouTube. We're streaming live, and of course the ESPN New York app as well. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's exactly when it's Tully time. Yankees visiting the Orioles after a nice easy win from a dominant Max Fried last night. 7:05 first pitch there. Mets hosting the Nationals. That's at 7:10. A very important game for the Mets, who came off a really good win yesterday. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Look at that beautiful face. The gorgeous, my dear friend, Jordan. Choo-choo. Hi, Jordan. How are you?
Good. What's going on? What's up this morning? Well, I got to ask, is it Rick's birthday?
It is. What do you mean you got to ask? Of course,
so,
yes.
6 o'clock in the morning yesterday, my phone buzzes. And it's like, tomorrow, Rick DiPietro's birthday. My wife was like, who's texting you at 6 a.m.?
Wait, what do you mean? Somebody texted you yesterday morning at 6?
No, it was, I guess, the reminder on the phone just went off by itself.
Why would you get the day in advance reminder?
I don't know. He's special. This is what he does. He has this effect on people.
It's nice that I have a reminder set up in his phone that it's my birthday. I'm pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, I mean, you woke me and my wife up yesterday at 6 a.m. because, but happy birthday, Rick.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to have you.
Yeah, man.
You look great. I love having you on video, too.
Yeah, you look
I know I could actually see you guys this time.
Yeah, can I be honest? Like, you're really handsome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I supposed to say to that?
He's an author now.
That's probably what you're supposed to say. Is thank you. All right, Jordan.
What do we got?
Well, you know where we're going to start.
Mm-hmm.
James Hudson tried to single-handedly take down the franchise last week, and that didn't go well. And Andrew Thomas, I guess, is practicing right now. Is he finally going to play on Sunday night?
I think it's one of those things where you don't believe it until you see it, Dave. God. But I do think, if he's taking the reps this week, and he was taking most of the first-team reps on Wednesday, that was the plan on Thursday. We'll see how it actually panned out when we go in today. But if that's the case, they were planning on Andrew Thomas starting this week. That's what it says. If you're giving him all the reps, that means they anticipated him playing this week. Now, it all depends on how he feels coming out of it, but there's a good chance, I believe, that Andrew Thomas starts and plays this week. But nothing with this situation is 100% because he's got to make sure he's 100%, and he's not going to come back and then have a setback right away.
Jordan, week 1 offense was terrible. Week 2, I'm not sure Russ will ever play a game that was as good as you saw against the Cowboys. What is this offense exactly? Was that just Dallas's defense stinks, or do you think it falls somewhere in the middle?
Yeah, I think that's exactly it, Rick. We saw week 1 was the worst of what they could be. Week 2 is the best of what they could be. And the likelihood is the reality is somewhere right in the middle. You're not going to complete 7 of 8, your first 8 passes of 20 yards in the air. That's not even realistic, right? I mean, that's like 3 weeks worth of deep passes. Now, Dallas certainly contributed to that. The Giants seemed to make every play that they could. I mean, Malik Neighbors was hauling down catches with 2 guys on him like it was nothing. These are hard things to do on a regular basis. But I think that's what you could envision what they want the offense to look like, right? Try to run the ball. They need to be better at that. And then hit deep passes downfield. That's what they're designed to do. That's what Russell Wilson at this point of his career, that's what he does well. So I think at its best, that's what we're going to see the Giants offense. There's going to be weeks, though, where they struggle to move the ball and it's more of a slog, and they haven't run the ball particularly well. So we'll see. They're going to have to do a lot better at that if they want this offense to be good.
One of the very few, maybe the only good thing that came out of James Hudson having a nervous breakdown for the country to see when the game started was I thought that in his stead, I thought Bo played pretty well. Was that kind of the consensus around the Giants?
Yeah, I think he did play well, and they know now that they have a guy that they think that they could put in there, and then they have a future, as a future potential starting tackle. Now, it's one game. He wasn't amazing. He was good. We can't take it overboard and be like, we got to get this guy in. Let's throw him in at center now. Like, that's what I get people telling me now. Like, I'm like, what? The guy just spent the whole rookie offseason playing right guard. You want him to go play center? Like, start at center over John Michael Schmidt? Like, we got to be realistic about what he is. But, yeah, the fact that you have that in reserve now in case something happens with Andrew Thomas and it doesn't come around, I think that makes you feel better.
Jordan Raanan joins us here on the show. Jordan, defense, right? I mean, you score 37 points. You expect to win that game. 25 seconds left. And I know Aubrey's a weapon, but still. So two-part question. As far as you know, play call, I mean, looks like they were in prevent to give up that much space. And then also, I think the reason why Giants fans were excited was the defense, and so far it doesn't feel like that's necessarily the case when you watch them.
Yeah, they haven't played particularly well, and Shane Bowen took the blame for it. He said, he basically told the guys he's got to do better with his calls, saying that was not the right call for late in the game. I think we all agree with that. It was way too soft.
Yeah, we all agree with it, Jordan. It was one of the dumbest things you've seen. Why would you drop it to give the guy like a makeable field goal? What was the point?
Here's my thing with that. You're dropping and you're giving the guys underneath passes, right? They didn't even actually throw an underneath pass, Dave. They threw the ball 18 yards. Like, that's where you're supposed to be guarding. Like, so, yes, it was a bad call, but it also was executed terribly. Like, that's the area you're supposed to be protecting. They didn't just dump the ball down 5 yards and the guy ran 10 or 15. No, he actually threw the ball 18 yards downfield. So, yeah, it was terrible on both ends. And I've been defensive of Shane Bowen a little bit, and here's why. I don't say this. The Giants have lost 16 of 19 games since he's been defensive coordinator, right? That's the whole team.
Cool.
In those 19 games, though, the primary problem has been what? Not the defense. So we're sitting here, and I get it, the offense was good for one game, but to say that he's ultimately the problem, to me, is a little mind-boggling.
Yeah, I saw you defending him this week on social media, and I find that to be very upsetting. But that's a conversation you and I can have off the air. All right, Jackson Dart, we got our first taste of what he is going to, I guess, be involved in some of these, option reads and that kind of stuff. Are we going to see more of him moving forward?
The offense has been bad in the red zone, and I think they're viewing it as here's a potential red zone package against specific defenses that we can use and use to our benefit. So I think that's where we're going to see more of Jackson Dart to help them in the red zone, because I think they finished 1-5 in the red zone last week, and they were 0-4 to start the game before they brought in. It wasn't actually in the red zone, but I think it was at the 25-yard line where they brought in Dart and they ran the play with Scatterbo. The threat of him running, I think, could be beneficial there now. Do you want your young rookie franchise, future of the franchise, taking hits on running plays? They think that the benefit is there, and I think we're going to see more and more of it as we move forward here.
Were you okay with him going for it on fourth down there? The one that they didn't pick up?
The Scatterbo drop, I think he's talking about.
Yeah, the Scatterbo drop.
I think so. It was aggressive. I didn't have a big problem at the time. I was going back and forth in my head. I was like 50-50. But I wasn't totally against it. To me, if we want to sit here and critique Brian Daboll, it's not taking James Hudson out and then just the endless run of penalties. Like, they got to be more. 14 for 160. Are we kidding? They got flagged 21 times in the game. And to be honest with you, I can't even nitpick most of them. I think 18 of them were legit penalties at least. Like, that's ridiculous.
So we talked about this a lot this week. Where do you place the blame? 21 flags thrown on you is just, I don't even know that I've ever heard anything like that, Jordan. Where do you place the blame? Is that on the players? Is that on the coach? Is it somewhere in the middle? Like, who gets more of the blame for having that many penalties?
Well, you guys tell me who took the blame for the Jets committing all the penalties. Who did you guys blame all the last 3 years?
Last 3 years has been the coach.
Yeah. So, wait, why would the Giants, would it not be the coach? I mean, their team committed flagged 21 times in one game. Their attention to detail hasn't exactly – he let the guy stay in. That was easily preventable, right? By pulling him out of the game, which everyone that was watching the game – Greg Olsen was losing his mind.
Greg Olsen was losing his mind.
Yeah.
Who else was losing their mind?
You.
I mean, I
you
would
still
have
haven't gotten over this one, huh?
He's got 120 pounds on me, and he's 8 inches taller. If you said to me right then and there, you get to fight this guy, let's go.
I don't think it would go well for you.
I don't think so either. What was it post-game? in the locker room, you're talking to James Hudson. What
did not talk to James Hudson.
Did they not make him available after the game?
He was not there by the time we got there. We got
to talk to them home. Is what they should have done.
We talked to James Hudson on Wednesday of this week, and by then he was actually, very mellow and calm, and took the blame for it. Says he can't do it.
Took the blame for it. Who would take the blame for it?
I'm just saying. You could. Brian Daboll in some way blamed the official. First of all, said one of the penalties wasn't even on him. One of them was an aggression. Like he was. Those are excuses, right? I mean, what I'm naming, he kind of did, in a way, give him some excuses.
Jordan, they gave him a 2-year deal, though.
Well, I know. I mean, we could sit here and argue the merits of the deal. A lot of people, when you gave him the deal, were like, they gave James Hudson that deal? I don't know. I don't love James Hudson. Like, he's a scrapper. Like, here's the thing with James Hudson. Here's the thing. He's one of those guys. He's not huge. He's not super athletic and talented. He lives and plays on the edge, right? That's how he's gotten to this point in his career. And this time it just like happened to be he went over that edge, obviously. But he's not going to be like, well, I'm just going to change everything I've done to get here my whole career, right? Like guys like this, Rick. This is how he's gotten by. This is how he's gotten to this point. He's not the most talented guy in the world. He's not 6'6", 340. Like he's like barely big enough to be a tackle. Like he has to play like to some degree like that in order to be successful.
Jordan,
and get to this point.
Come on. You want to like go up to the line? Fine. He was pummeling guys and he was punching guys that were running by him.
100%, and I totally agree. And they should have taken him out of the game. I'm just trying to explain. This is why a player like him is going to sit there and say, I obviously went over the line. I can't do that, but I still need to bring that same type of aggression that I had. And that's the mindset that athletes have.
That's the risk you run with a player like that, is that there are occasions when they just go over the line and they can't control themselves.
Rick understands. He's got it.
Yeah, I understand, and there are games when those guys cost you. But, Jordan, in this upcoming game, tell me a couple of the things that you've seen so far from Kansas City that you think that the Giants could take advantage of.
They have not run the ball well, which is really big for the Giants because the Giants, what's one of their weaknesses, allowing the other teams to run on them, right?
Right.
So if they could do a good job against the run, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape because they have, even though it's been a little bit sporadic, been able to produce pressure. But, when you're allowing teams to run the ball down your throat at times, it really makes it tough. And so I think that's one right there. And also, look, the deep passing game is something the Giants have had a lot of success with. And they have McDuffie's a really good cornerback, but, you can take advantage of the Chiefs secondary a little bit. It's not the best secondary out there. So those two kind of stand out to me the most when you're talking about the Chiefs. And they haven't played that well offensively. They haven't been the explosive Chiefs that we've seen that put 40 points on the board every week.
Just wait. I mean, Kelsey's going to make like one-handed catches that you're going to think Stickum is on his hand.
That's one that worries me greatly.
Right.
The Giants against the tight end, they're not very good against the tight end. Who are they going to put on Travis Kelce in the middle of the field, and especially with their run defense woes that allows things to open up for the tight end on the play action. And I think Travis Kelce might have a big game, Dave. Because
God forbid the guy dropped the ball.
He hasn't gotten any peachier throughout the week. Is this the whole week?
This is the whole week. It's better than the alternative though, Jordan, where he's just dead inside and he's like, hey,
which is not far behind.
Who cares?
Also, Jordan, we're this close from me just you being like, whatever. When's the draft?
0-3 get you there?
No, I don't know.
0-4.
I don't know. All right, stop pushing me. What was I going to ask? Oh, do you give the Giants a real chance to win this game, or is that not realistic?
I don't love the Giants this week. I feel worse about this game probably than I do the previous two. That's just me. I think this Chiefs team is desperate. I know both teams are desperate, but we know who the better team is here, right? Overall, if they play their A game. The Kansas City Chiefs wake up and they're in the Super Bowl every year. They have Patrick Mahomes. They know it's on the line. They cannot lose this game. You guys tell me. Either you like the Giants this week?
No.
No, I don't think. Though? I mean,
I think maybe they could scrap it. I don't even know. I don't. It's not the week for me to be here and tell you that. But honestly, I hadn't had a good feel on it. I thought they would keep it close week one. I didn't like them last week, and so. It's been tough to get a real pulse of them.
I got to imagine, though, I mean, to your point, right? I mean, Patrick Mahomes is still, you can say Josh Allen right now, but is still one of the best, I'd say the best in the league. And they can't go 0-3, right? So, like, I mean, a good team like that with that level of desperation, and your home opener, Sunday night, all right.
Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo, like, going to work this week saying, how can we take advantage of this team? And
well, Chris Jones, too. Chris Jones in the middle of that line is going to be a problem, too.
Yeah, I was talking to Dexter Lawrence about Chris Jones this week, and it's like, you could rush him. They rush him on the edge sometimes, and I'm thinking to myself, they don't even need to do that in this game. Like, why? Like, they don't. Like, that's to create good matchups. The matchups are just fine in the interior. Let him go. Like, he'll do just fine in there.
Why is it so funny to you?
I mean,
like why is there such a giggle and like a glow to you when you talk like this?
So when we're in the media room, like, we have to stay sane too sometimes. And when you're just covering loss after loss, like, sometimes you just got to laugh it off, Dave. Like, what are you going to do? Like,
get upset, get angry. I want you in the remember what.
But why would I get angry? I'm not.
Remember when Eric Flowers went after you? That's what I want. I want you to push James Hudson to the point where he wants to physically attack you, and that's to apologize, Jordan.
I mean, I wasn't angry. I was petrified. That's where I was on that one.
You were terrified of Eric Flowers that day?
I mean, what would you be, Dave? First of all, I didn't say a word, by the way, the whole way it all went down. I didn't say one word to him. He saw me from a distance, and he's like, get the F out of here. And I was like, what? And he's like, get out of here. And I'm like, yo, I'm just doing my job. And then he came at me, and I was like this, and it was like, and I went up against the wall like that, and I was just like, looking around.
So what happened? Did
the tape? There's actually audio of it, and it's as you hear me and my voice gets real. It's like, whoa, hey.
You should have been like, if you blocked defensive linemen like that, then it would have been over.
Yeah. I mean,
you should have asked him if he wanted to go on the Daniel Jones train. Really kind of diffuse the situation.
Yeah. He was mad about something that happened, I don't know, like a year earlier or something, apparently. Remember, that was actually against the Packers. He had led up 3 sacks to Clay Matthews in that game and gotten really torched. And so I was just the guy he was going to
At least they fixed the offensive line since then. That's the good news in this whole thing.
Hey, Jordan, quickly, last one before we let you go. We kind of been talking about this back and forth, but you still get the sense that if the wheels do fall off this thing, that Joe Shane is still kind of separated himself from Brian Daboll, or we still have the – these guys are attached to the hip feeling.
I don't have the attached to the hip feeling. No, I don't have that anymore. Not after last offseason. But it all depends how it plays out, right? I mean, if it's really bad, and look, remember last year they told us look at the draft. By the way, that draft last year doesn't look so great anymore, right?
No.
So like, things change. A lot of things change, and it always takes me back. I have a thing. I kept a passage on top of this file I have in my computer of like what John Mara said, and basically from last year, and this is the last time we've heard from him, and I don't have it right in front of me, so I'm paraphrasing. It said basically we better win more games if they want to come back in 2024. He meant 2025, but yeah, and let's be honest, like they need to produce something here. You can't go 6-11, 3-14, and then follow that up with another 3-14 or 4-13 like that. You're obviously not building in the right direction. They're selling him on the wrong things if that's the case.
All right, we love you. You look great. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the game on Sunday night.
Yeah, I love the YouTube. This is a nice little addition here.
Thank you, Jordan. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, enjoy the game.
All right, that, of course, is the great Jordan Raanan. We say thank you to him. And I don't like that the beat reporter of the Giants is, like, giggling up and finding this to be comical.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks it's funny. I think sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. Like, I mean, he has to be there every single day. Like, I mean, at least not you because you don't turn it off. Like, you just have to be with it when they play. Like, he's got to be in the locker room. He's got to be asking tough questions. I mean, being around a locker room, too, every day when the team loses and the team's not very good is not a fun place to be.
Yeah, I get that. But, I mean, he's just like, he's giggly to him. I don't know.
That's also, I mean, he was also up at 6 because it was my birthday. So, I mean,
isn't that weird though? Why would he get a text about your birthday yesterday?
Well, I'm surprised. Why does he? I'm interested to know why he has a reminder in his phone for my birthday. That's nice.
Well, it's really nice, but I've never why would you get a reminder for someone's birthday the day before their birthday?
Well, he must not have said it the right way. I think you can set it for however you want.
Give me the 24-hour advance notice.
Yeah, give me a day notice, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know.
By the way, he
6
sleeps
a.m.
with his phone on?
Yeah, that's I just go airplane mode.
Yeah, I turn off the ringer. So if I get up to go to the bathroom, I'll check it if when I get back into bed. But I the last thing I can do is interrupt my sleep.
No, could you imagine if you're like, I mean, we get 5 hours if you're lucky. If it, halfway through the phone rings, no. You could have a nervous break. You'd snap. You'd probably break your phone.
That would be awful. Yeah. So great. So it doesn't sound like he gives the Giants much of a chance to win this game.
No, that so far through 3 weeks now. That's the most pessimistic he's been.
Right. Because listen, the Chiefs have not played that well. Their offense has been, subpar. How are they going to possibly? They're not going to go 0-3.
Well, that's the thing, though. I think you keep coming back to that. Like you're going to have to see the Chiefs, like, be done until you're going to write them off as being done.
Right.
So it's hard to believe that they're 0-3.
Rich Cimini's there, and let me quickly tell you, you're listening to D&R, DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. All right, let's bring him in, the great Rich Cimini. Good morning, Rich. How are you?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today? Happy birthday, Rick.
Yeah, thank you, Rich.
That's nice. Did you get a reminder at 6 o'clock this morning, Rich?
No, I just saw someone tweeted it. I think one of you guys in the station tweeted it. That's where I saw it this morning as I was scrolling X.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. So how surprised, not that the Jets lost to the Bills. I think most people expected them to lose. How surprised were you that it looked like that? That week 1 looked so competent and the offense was so good, and week 2 looked so awful. Did it surprise you going from week 1 to week 2 and where they fell to?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they'd be really competitive against the Bills, given what they showed in week 1. It was just like from the first play. I mean, from the first Justin Fields pass that he overthrew Garrett Wilson, it just seemed flat, listless. Didn't really adjust well throughout the game. I mean, really nothing went right. I mean, I think the punter had a good game. That might have been about it, and it was troubling. But as I said on my podcast, I think there's an overreaction. I think fans have to just chill out a little bit and just look at the big picture. There's going to be some clunkers along the way, but I think this week will say a lot about Aaron Glenn and how he handles some adversity and moving forward. So, spotlight on the coach this week.
Yeah, right. But, Rich, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I also understand the other side of it is that, like, defense was supposed to be, if there was going to be a strength of this team, it would be the defense. And right now it doesn't feel like that's the case.
Yeah, no, that's in fact, I wrote about it today. I mean, Quentin Williams was talking about it yesterday, in the meetings this week. The defensive guy, apparently they had some big heart-to-heart in the defense, going through, all the mistakes, which must have taken a while, and players kind of taking ownership. And Quentin Williams said, we made a pact, player to player. That is never going to happen again. So Quentin was pretty emphatic about that. So we'll see if it happened. But you're right, Rick. I mean, you thought the defense, and I talked about this before week 1, the defense is going to have to carry this team through the early part of the year because the offense is going to struggle. And, man, they got run on. It was like down their throat kind of running, between the tackle, like 190 yards rushing between the tackles. And I don't know what it is. The talent is there. It's a new scheme. They claim they're comfortable with the scheme. The tackling was subpar. Some mental errors, over pursuing plays and leaving open gaps. So something's not right on defense because they have a decent defense, a good defense, and it should be better than this.
Obviously, change at quarterback this week. Fields is out with the concussion. Tyrod Taylor gets the start. How different will the offense look, if at all? I mean, I imagine they're not going to do as many quarterback runs as they would with Justin Fields, right?
Yeah, no design runs with Tyrod. I mean, Tyrod, look, we all know he's Giant fans know this. I mean, he's got a history of injuries. I mean, durability is a concern with him. So you want to protect him as much as possible. I think they'll have more of a drop-back game, with him. I think he can do more from the pocket than Justin Fields. He throws a better ball. I mean, I watched him every day in training camp. I've seen Tyrod for 2 years. He throws a good ball. So it's a matter of keeping him healthy. Sometimes he pushes the ball downfield, where I think Justin Fields might be more apt to take the check down. So that's another difference. But, yeah, that whole zone read package, if they decide to run it with Tyrod, I don't think it's going to fool the defense too much. I think they know he's not going to be keeping too many of those.
Rich, was that kind of like the full Justin Fields experience we've had over the first 2 weeks? right? I mean, you saw some great stuff in week 1, awful in week 2, and then followed up by, now he's out with a concussion.
Yeah, it was literally his worst game last week. I mean, it was a 1.1 QBR, which is the worst of his career, one of the worst ever played by a Jets quarterback.
Oh.
But yet he was so encouraging in week 1. I mean, you saw the accuracy, even from the pocket, right? Because that was the big question about him. Can he throw from the pocket? And then against the Steelers, he was like, on the money. I mean, I think he didn't have any off-target passes against the Steelers. And then last week, I think more than half of his throws were considered off target by the stats people. So you're exactly right. It was the full Justin Fields experience. And now, of course, he's in the protocol and you just hope for his sake, that he gets back healthy.
I know I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but I want to ask the question. If Tyrod
I know where you're going.
If Tyrod goes out there and plays a good football game, like, is this Justin Fields' job when he's healthy and ready, or could this flip to Tyrod can take the starting role with this if he plays well?
No, I think it's Justin Fields' team. When he's healthy, he'll go back. I mean, this team, they're very committed to him. They gave him $30 million guaranteed. I think a lot of this season is about finding out what Justin Fields can do. Can he be our long-term quarterback? And so even if Tyrod Taylor were to lead them to a victory, I would be very surprised if he stayed in the job with a healthy Justin Fields. Now, concussions, you never know, right? I mean, some guys can get better in a week, and some guys could take a month or longer. You just don't know. I think it's his first documented concussion in the NFL. He had one in college, but you just never know. But I think they would go back to Fields. I don't think Aaron Glenn wants to start that controversy this early.
Right, but Rich, I mean, don't you owe it to the team? Like, if Tyrod Taylor still steps in and plays well and you win down in Tampa, like, don't you owe it to the team to, like, try to give them the best opportunity to win football games, or no?
I mean, I would think he would spin it as we are giving our team the best chance by going with our starting quarterback. That's the way I think. I mean, that's the way I think he would phrase it. If Justin Fields had played a couple of more games like he did last week, and then Tyrod Taylor came in and lit it up and beat a team on the road like that, then it's a little bit of a different story. But Justin Fields had one bad game, and so I would be surprised if he got pulled, even if Tyrod Taylor. Now, of course, that's what everyone will be talking about that on Monday if it happens, of course.
Rich, they haven't done him any favors, though. I mean, I think we've talked about this before. Like, it's Garrett Wilson, and that's it. Like, at some point, do we get a legitimate number 2 receiver? You got a rookie tight end. I know there's some chemistry with Rucker because they went to Ohio State together. But, I mean, if there weren't questions about your quarterback's ability to throw the football, it would be tough to really get things going with the lack of support he has around him.
Yeah, I mean, they'll get a number 2 receiver either next March or April, for the free agency or the draft. I mean, there's no one on the roster that's that guy. Josh Reynolds is not going to play this week, so you're going to see Tyler Johnson again as the number 2. The target share that Garrett Wilson is getting right now, I believe, is 37%, which is historically high across the league for one receiver to get that many targets, which I think just illustrates the problem you just mentioned. I mean, they don't have a number 2. I mean, Mason Taylor, he's playing a lot. He's out there almost every snap, but he just has not been involved in the passing game. Breece Hall was in the first game. Last week, they didn't do anything. It didn't look like they even had a game plan last week. But, I mean, it is a concern, and it will continue to be a concern all year.
All right, so Tampa's offensive line is all banged up, right? Starting guard out for the year. Tackles both hurt. We don't know if either of them are going to be able to go this week. Do you expect the Jets' defensive front to really, make their presence known this week? Is this the week they have their coming out party?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they played well against the Steelers, so they need to have that kind of game. I don't think Jermaine Johnson's going to play, though. He has not practiced at all this week. I'd say he's very iffy right now. So you're going to see probably more of Michael Clemens, and I know Jets fans are,
that's just what we want, Rich.
Swerving off the road, as I just said.
You want James Hudson? We can offer you James Hudson.
Yeah, well, I know the same situation, but yes, to answer your question, I think the D-line should have a good day. They're down 3 starters on that. Dan Feeney, who they just picked up off the Bills practice squad, may play for the Buccaneers this week. Dan Feeney is the ex-Jet, who I think was best known for shotgunning beers at Islander games because he didn't do anything noticeable or memorable on the field for the Jets. But he might be playing for the Buccaneers. So yes, I mean they have. Obviously they have great skill position talent in Tampa, but I do think the defensive line should have a good day against that O-line.
Are we going to be able to slow down those skill position players that you're talking about with Tampa?
I think it'll be sauce on Mike Evans. That seems to be the buzz I'm hearing around the locker room. Not surprising considering they had him travel with DK Metcalf in the first game. This week against Buffalo, they mixed it up a little bit, but I think that's a perfect matchup for Sauce. Derek Stingley Jr. did it last week for Houston and really did a good job against Evans. So I think it'll be Sauce there. The rookie, Emeka Egbuka, is really good, but I think he's missed some practice this week, so we'll see about his status. So, yeah, I mean, it's a challenge. The Jets just have to tackle well. Like the coaches are saying, it's just fundamentals. Like, stay in your gap. Like, on that touchdown run by James Cook last week, it's like the entire defense got caught out of position, and just went one way. He went the other way. Quincy missed him at the point of attack, and he was out the gate. So just, like, basic gap discipline, fundamentals, and tackling will help them a lot.
All right, Rich, before we let you go, give us a prediction. Do the Jets get their first win of the season this Sunday against Tampa?
No, I don't think it's going to happen this week. I mean, I really wanted to pick the Jets this week because of the offensive line situation in Tampa. Even Baker Mayfield, I think he might be a little banged up. Now, he is practicing. He's not on the injury report, but he took a lot of hits. It's a short week for Tampa, coming off the Monday Nighter on the road. So that had me thinking maybe Jets, but the Jets are playing their backup quarterback this week, and I do think he's a good backup, Tyrod Taylor, but he has not played a lot of football over the last year. Missed, preseason. Now, he did look sharp this last week, but that was just mop-up duty. So that's a little bit concerned, the rustiness for me, and, just the overall Jets coming off last week offensively. I just don't have a lot of confidence in their offense. So, and it is the home opener for the Bucs, so
Great.
The crowd will be pretty juiced. At 1 o'clock, it's going to be really hot. Heat could be a factor for the Jets. So I am picking Tampa in this game. I think I had them like 24-14 on my podcast, something like that. So, yeah, I think there is a path to victory for the Jets, but I don't think they're going to take the path this week.
All right. Well, we do appreciate you. Enjoy Tampa. You get some nice weather hopefully this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, guys. Next week. Take care.
There you go. That, of course, is Rich Cimini. I'm not going to tip my hand too much to you, but I think there's a very good chance I'm getting involved in this game.
I'm going to take Tampa.
I didn't say that.
Well, Rich just told you they're going to win by 10 points.
A very good chance I'm getting involved with this game.
We're going to get to see more Michael Clemens, it sounds like. That should be nice.
Oh, that's what I was hoping for.
It's exactly what we need.
They should do a signing. Like Clemens and Hudson should get together and do a night.
Yeah. They could sign penalty flags.
An unsportsmanlike night.
Yeah, they can sign penalty flags.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
There you go. And yes, that would be wonderful.
You know what?
All right. So,
you know what play pissed me off the most? Like, this is the only thing I don't like is when we start going like, we have to relive the game when we bring these guys on.
Mm-hmm.
Was when Trubisky came fresh off the bench and threw a 32-yard pass. I was like, are we serious right now? His first play, 32.
Yeah, I guess when you play behind Josh Allen, you play like Josh Allen. Yeah,
that's great.
That was terrible. RJ.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. How are we doing so far?
Good, I think.
What do you mean you think? You run the show.
Well, I mean, it's 8:13, so we're a little behind schedule, so don't take offense if we go a little quicker through around the league. We gotta make up some
I
ground.
think what this means now is in the RPO game we play in this hour, the frenzy will be at 8:30.
I think that has to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, or the read zone, as Dave calls it.
The read zone.
All I do is speak.
The read zone might be taking a delay game.
Yeah.
All I do is speak. I have one time where I jumble the words. And you go right there, huh?
Well, listen,
you knew you did it, though. See, now I know that you knew you did it.
I know I did it.
See, listen, I throw out a Costco instead of Costco, and it gets called out. So this is the world.
Everyone, it said, like, I hate Costco. I hate Costco. I hate Costco. Like, okay, well, all right.
See, that wasn't even.
It was jarring.
That wasn't even on the air, though. You're the one talking about the zone read zone.
Because I have to. If I don't do it, then I just get picked off, and I don't even have any defense going after you guys.
I mean,
is that a defense?
I mean, it's 8:14. The amount of delay of games.
Just, you know what? Go.
It's like
go.
1st and 35.
Go. You know what? Here, I'll make it very quick for
It's
you.
time.
I'll say nothing.
To go around the league.
DiPietro Rothenberg 1st and 35 from their own 4.
Go ahead. We're going to go on the hurry-up offense now, my friend.
1st and 40.
Go!
Sunday at 1 o'clock, Rams-Eagles battle of 2-0 teams. Eagles, your first team since 2010 to start 2-0 without a passing touchdown. This is interesting, too. So Saquon last year faced the Rams twice, once regular season, once in the playoffs. Racked up 460 yards on the ground. Eagles favored by 3.5 here.
Yeah, I like the Rams to keep this game very close. The spread's, 3.5, like you mentioned. Rams are terrific. They're one of the better teams in the NFL. Eagles, here's the concern. They haven't played that well. Is this the week that they're kind of motivated and go out there and kick some butt? But coming off a game in Kansas City, I don't know. I think I kind of like the Rams to keep this game very close.
Well, last time you saw these guys play, I mean, it was in the snow, which is couldn't be further from the weather in L.A., right? Like that you would think is to the Rams' detriment, and they were a missed blocking Simon away from beating the Eagles in Philadelphia.
Would they have 2nd and 2 at the 16?
Yeah.
They were right there.
Right, and then probably end up in the Super Bowl because you're facing a rookie quarterback at home in the NFC Championship game. So this is I think there's probably 3 games you look at on the slate. This is one of those games. Like this should be a great game. And to your point,
this is not a great week of football, and this is one of the great games.
Yeah, but I think the point you made is a good point. Is you got the Eagles on your list at 4, top 5. You got them at 4 because you're not impressed with what you've seen so far. I'm wondering if this is one of those games now, though, where it's like, okay, boys, like I know we're fresh off a championship. I know we're just trying to get to the playoffs, but this is one of those big moments where it's a team in the NFC, right? This is a team that we're going to be competing for,
home
maybe
game.
Potentially for home game, best record. So let's go assert ourselves.
I agree with you. I think I know they're terrific, but I think this is a big game for the Eagles because they have. I mean, I know they're 2-0, but they have not looked great through 2 weeks so far.
Now this is one of 9 1 o'clock games.
I hate that. Why are we doing this?
Another one of those games at 1 o'clock. 2-0 Packers against the 0-2 Browns. Packers favored by 7.5. Browns have allowed. This is impressive. Only 92 total rushing yards in their first 2 games. So Josh Jacobs has his work cut out for him. But Jacobs has actually scored a rushing touchdown both games this season so far, and a franchise record for Green Bay, 10 straight games going back to last season. Like I said, Packers by 7.5 is your line.
Well, the thing with the Packers is they don't have, I mean, we all know who Josh Jacobs is, but they don't have like that established number one. There's no Jamar Chase. There's no Justin Jefferson. They just got weapons all over the place. A good tight end. They can spread the ball around. Their defense right now, I mean, with the addition of Micah Parsons and how they're using them, Dave, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, first 2 weeks of the season, they're right now probably the most impressive team that we've seen. And Cleveland's defense is good. I mean, I have some questions as to how much longer we're going to be seeing Joe Flacco as the Cleveland Browns starting quarterback. But, I mean, that game against the Ravens felt like it was close for a minute, and then all of a sudden, before you looked up, the Ravens have scored 41 points.
It was a close football game. And I think the Browns' defense is really good, but I think they can only hold on for so long,
right.
And then eventually they just kind of give up the rope. And I think that's probably what you'll see again this week. I mean, they compete. They play hard, but offensively they're dysfunctional. And, I don't know how long can you continue. When you have young quarterbacks, how long are you going to go with Joe Flacco as a starter?
Right. I mean, wouldn't you rather see if, Dylan Gabriel can play, if Shedeur can play?
Of course.
Backups all over the place here. Bengals without Joe Burrow. Vikings, no J.J. McCarthy, so it's Carson Wentz against Jake Browning.
No Aaron Jones either.
No Aaron Jones. You got Jordan.
IR,
Yeah, he's on IR. Jordan Mason will get the call there. Running back, Minnesota favored by 2.5 at home. Jake Browning's actually completed 71.5% of his career passes as a starter, which I mean, he doesn't have the requisite pass attempts, but that would rank very high. I believe top 5 all time. So
does that count completions to the other team also?
It doesn't, but it could.
It would be through the roof.
Yeah, he had 3 of them last week, which is impressive because he didn't play the whole game. So.
Here's what I would say. With the injuries to Minnesota, with McCarthy out and Aaron Jones out, do they even downgrade at those positions from what we've seen in the first couple weeks? Because I think Mason is actually better than Jones, and I think McCarthy will be good, but he has not been good. Right? He's played 8 quarters and was bad in 7 of them.
Yeah, lucky for me, he saved the one.
They could easily be sitting here at 0-2. I kind of like Minnesota solely because I don't think it can be worse with those two positions than it was in the first 2 weeks.
Right, but you also, I mean, you are leaving it up to a quarterback that does have, plays at times where you're like, what exactly just happened there? Like, what were you thinking in that moment? Like, big-time mistakes that ended up costing you. But I'm with you. Like, I mean, Browning, 3 picks against Jacksonville. You're going up now against Brian Flores in that defense.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great. Texans are on 2. They play the 1-1 Jags. Texans averaging only 14 points a game. Feels like they, at some point, they should have deserved to win to this point. Brian Thomas off to a slow start for the Jags. He got 5 catches for 60 yards on the season.
Right,
Jags,
but how many times did he get targeted last week?
I think 14, 12, 14. Jags at home favored by 1.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you with the Houston thing. I mean, their defense, Rich mentioned it. Baker Mayfield took a beating in that game.
Feels like
beating. Like, I mean, but their offense got to figure it out, man. How many times, like, at some point, it's like, okay, our defense is doing their job. Let's figure it out now.
Yeah. Dave, anything?
No, go ahead.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to put us behind the chains.
Wow. All right.
No.
Steelers.
I'm going to punt on a few games now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what you made me feel like. You made me feel like a second-class citizen.
Oh, well, on we
my
go.
own show.
Well, on we go. Maybe a punt on this one. Steelers and Pats battle a 1-1 team. Steelers have allowed 31.5 points per game through the first 2. Obviously, it's very early, but through 2 games, that is the worst under Mike Tomlin so far. Also, Steelers have some problems on both sides of the ball with the run game. So their offense is 30th in rush yards and 28th in rush yards allowed.
I said this recently. I don't remember if it was before last game or after last game. I think this is going to be the year that the Steelers are not that above 500 football team. I think Drake May's actually played fairly well, and I look for New England to win this game. And if Pittsburgh loses, at what point does it start to unravel? Because I don't think that will take long.
Well, I said this to the guys. I mean, have you seen anything from Pittsburgh in the first 2 weeks that makes you that leads you to believe they should be favored on the road in New England?
Yeah,
no.
by 1.5. Yeah, interesting line.
And the numbers, by the way, sorry, I don't want to push behind the chains again, but the numbers when you run the ball away from T.J. Watt, I think it's like you're getting over 6 yards a carry if you run away from his side against the Steelers.
Sounds smart. It's a nice stat. Colts 2-0. Daniel Jones getting MVP votes from somebody 2 weeks in. Titans are 0-2. Jonathan Taylor rushed for 218 yards last time he played the Titans, so something to watch out for there. Oh. And no team has gone 3 straight games without a punt since 1940. I tell you that because Indianapolis, first team in the Super Bowl era, 0 punts through first 2 games. Indy favored by 4.5.
At what point? Let me ask you guys this question. At what point do you just buy into that Indy's a good team now?
It's going to take another week or 2 for me.
Because I'm seeing a lot of people that are actually taking, like, spread-wise are taking the Titans in this game.
I'm not picking this game, but I would do that.
You take the Titans?
Yeah, I would as well.
All right, okay. So,
first road game, remember.
Okay, but you gave the numbers of Jonathan Taylor against Tennessee. Jonathan Taylor, I know it was at home, but against supposedly one of the better defenses in the NFL, ran for $165. 165 yards he ran against Denver.
Yeah. You're not wrong, but I think a change of venue might play a big difference here.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
Not a sexy game here. 1-1 Falcons visit the 0-2 Panthers. Atlanta 29th in the league in success rate in the red zone. Bryce Young on the other side. In a comeback effort that fell short in a loss, Bryce Young just set new career highs for completions with 35 and attempts. I don't know if Bryce Young throwing the ball 55 times is a great idea, but and yards. Again, in that loss, Falcons favored by 5.5.
I'm interested to see Atlanta. I think, and obviously it's only 2 weeks in, I think they might be good, right? They really could have won that first game. Probably should have won that first game. Some magic from Baker Mayfield. And last week they were dominant against Minnesota. So on the road where Minnesota's really tough, I think Penix looks good. They have a lot of weapons. Even Kyle Pitts makes plays. Now, I know he's questionable to play in this game, but I mean, you got London. Bijan is a phenomenal running back, and their defense is better. So I'm not fully on board with the Falcons yet, but I'm taking notice. I think they might be good.
Well, I mean, they held Minnesota to less than 200 offensive yards, right? And you saw what Minnesota looked like in week 1 running the football. J.J. McCarthy's rookie, I get it, but I'm with you. I mean, Jeff Ulbricht's done a good job with that defense, and you also have one of the better, I would say, offensive players in the league in Bijan.
Yeah, absolutely. On the 4 o'clock slate, Chargers undefeated. This is interesting. Their 3rd straight AFC West game to begin the year.
Go Chargers, go!
They played Denver. Chargers swept Denver in 2 matchups last year, despite Denver being as good as they were. But they'll have to try to do so this time without Khalil Mack, who's out for this game. Denver off that ugly loss last week to the Colts. LA favored by 2.5.
Yeah, this is one of those games. I mean, there's not many of them this weekend, but this is one of those games just because I want to see what the Chargers really are. I think they're a really good team. That's a big win against Kansas City. I know they beat the Raiders, and it was on the road, but still, I mean, these are supposed to be the two teams, right? They're two playoff teams. Denver's the other one in this division that is supposed to be giving, Kansas City a run for their money. And I don't think the Denver's defense has played like one of the top units in football yet. Have you?
No, they have not. This to me is one of those confounding games. It's like everything points to me wanting to take the Chargers, but why is the spread only 2.5? So I'm going to avoid this one, but I think the Chargers are the better football team, and I want to see how Denver reacts to what was a disaster. We talked about the Giants blowing a game last week. Denver, that's as bad a loss as you could possibly have. The game was done.
You're telling me.
The game was done. Why would you do that if you're Denver on a 60-yard field goal?
So I actually hadn't, because I picked that game last week. I had it on mute. Like, I didn't have the volume on that game. I probably should have. But everything was working, so I didn't want to, change my formula. And I was excited because the game, he missed the field goal. And then I turned away, and then I turned back, and they're lining up again. I said, oh, what happened here now? Little did I know.
And that's after Lutz missed like a 40-yard field goal the possession before.
Field goal kickers hate me.
He hit the upright, didn't he?
Yes,
yeah,
they hate
sure
me.
did.
Saints are 0-2. They're in Seattle to play the Seahawks. Spencer Rattler off the best game of his career through 3 touchdown passes. However, he has 0 wins in his career, 0-8. Jackson Smith Njigba or Njibba?
It's pronounced Njibba.
There are some people that say it that way. He's trying to become the first player in Seattle history with 3 straight 100-plus yard receiving games to begin a year. Seahawks, big number here, favored by 7.5.
I don't have a lot on this game, but this is going to be a big Survivor week.
Jackson Smith Njuba, the kid from Ohio State, he caught 12 more.
That kid from Ohio State.
Njuba.
I don't know much. I don't know much in this game.
The Seahawks didn't win this game.
Well, yeah, I think we all expect the Seahawks to win because Spencer Rattler hasn't won a start yet.
Yeah, they're spunky, though. Another NFC West, 2 teams, actually. Niners host the Cardinals, battle for first place. We don't know if Brock Purdy's going to play in this game. Practice yesterday. Going to be out there again today. 2 teams that are 2-0. Cardinals 2-0 despite being outgained in each of their first 2 games. Niners 2.5-point favorites on the road, which maybe suggests that Brock Purdy's closer to playing than we think in this game. Obviously.
The Niners are at home, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or excuse me. 2.5, but excuse me, it's up from, they are home. It's up from 1.5, so it's gone up over the last 24 hours.
There's a question whether Purdy's going to play or not. Yep. We didn't think he would.
Well, your defense has been good, RJ, and Mac Jones actually looked good last week.
He did.
He threw for 3 touchdowns.
Right, so.
On those Saints. Obviously, talked plenty of Giants. Cowboys 1-1, and they're off that Giants win. Last week, Dak Prescott completing 75% of his passes. On third down, 64% of his passes when pressured. He's thrown for 549 yards so far.
He's a good quarterback. My issue here is if I could physically take the Cowboys, I think they're going to win this game, but I can't.
They also only favored by a 1.5.
Yeah,
I think they opened this.
Another one that doesn't really make sense.
I think they opened as underdogs.
To the Bears.
Which is wild, but
here's the thing: if Caleb Williams is ever going to have a good game,
this would be the one. I'd say this: we talk about Dallas' secondary being thin. Bears is pretty thin right now too.
Yeah, no Jalen Johnson in this game. Sunday Night Football is those Giants and the Chiefs, and then over to Monday night on ESPN, Lions and Ravens. It's a good one. Although it was a couple of seasons ago. You remember the last time Detroit went to Baltimore? What happened?
Did they get mauled?
38-6.
Yeah.
And a lot of the same players in place on both sides.
Well, Lamar Jackson has that crazy stat against NFC teams.
Yeah.
I think the Giants are the only team to beat him.
That's right. I think that's right.
Daniel Jones.
Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff tied for the league leaders through 2 weeks in passing touchdowns. Both of them have 6. Baltimore laying 4.5.
Yeah, I mean, this is the game right here for me. I mean, Baltimore should be 2-0. They ended up beating the Cleveland team. They didn't run the ball well against Cleveland, but they ran it down Buffalo's throat. Detroit, all of a sudden, bad first week. They explode on the Bears in week 2. So, in Baltimore, I think this is a game. If I was to guess, I think there's some potential that Dave dabbles in this game this week.
I'm not going to show my hand at this hour, but I certainly might. I mean, they won comfortably last week, and Derrick Henry was abysmal.
Yep.
So, but on the flip side of that, Detroit looked unbelievable, right? Amon-Ra had 3 touchdowns, and Goff was sensational. So it's a good standalone Monday night game. I'll tell you that.
That's the league. We've gone around it.
There you have it. You're a real treat, RJ. All right, coming up next, And I will not take one call or read one question until every single phone line is lit up. 1-800-919-3776. It's a frenzy, which means you go any direction you want on the NFL. On Twitter, at Rothenberg ESPN. On the phone lines, 1-800-919-3776. It's a frenzy. It's next. It's a Friday. It's DNR with you on 880 ESPN. All right, so let's see what's happening on the roads on this Football Friday, and welcome in the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. On this Football Friday, let's see what's going on. We've got issues on the LIE westbound slowing down at New Hyde Park Road. It's an accident. Traffic slowing down. Eastern Parkway closed right by Utica Ave and Crown Heights. Accident investigation. Inbound GWB 35, Lincoln 25, Holland 20. Path trains delays Newark to World Trade. Traffic is sponsored by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hi, former New York Giant Leonard Marshall here. Please join me at the Alzheimer's Foundation of America Family Fun Day on September 27th. Bring your family to AFA's Barbara Rabinowitz Education and Resource Center in Amityville for a fun-filled day of intergenerational activities in celebration of Grandparents Appreciation Month. Learn more and register at AFA September 27th Family Fun Day by visiting www.afalongisland.org or calling 631-223-4000.
This fall, golf's greatest rivalry comes alive like never before. The Ryder Cup isn't just at Bethpage Black, it's everywhere. From a high-octane fan zone at Rockefeller Center to official watch parties across Manhattan to curated fan kits bringing the action home. You can rally with Team USA or Team Europe wherever you are. Feel the passion, celebrate the tradition, and live every putt, drive, and cheer. Ryder Cup Live. Be part of golf history on and off the course.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back.
I'm injury attorney John Ryan D'Agostino, nicknamed The Closer, continuing D'Agostino and Associates' legacy of helping the injured for over 35 years. My father, John D'Agostino, built this injury firm to help accident victims.
This is John D'Agostino, and this is a family firm. For us, it's about doing what's right and making sure somebody pays for your pain. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-BITE-BACK.
They call me The Closer because big or small, in court or out, I'm fighting to get the job done, to win, to get you every dollar you deserve.
D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there and I'll be there for you. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
All right, DNR with you. Raymond, what'd you do? Yep.
I got so excited for what time it was.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I was also distracted by
me.
What we were researching.
Yeah, but what we were researching is amazing. All right, as long as you didn't start out with a frenzy. Rick, I can't believe this. I stumbled on this. I asked Ray to confirm it. He did. What would you say the spread, it's an early spread, the spread for the Jets-Dolphins game would be right now?
Who, Jets-Dolphins?
Yep.
That game is...
It's in Miami next Monday.
Game in Miami next Monday. I would say that the Dolphins are laying 3.5.
5.5?
No.
Stop. How is that possible?
How is that possible? Is right. 5.5, is that right?
When I saw it last night, and Ray goes, well, people must have, adjusted it because the Dolphins look good. I saw it before they played the Bills. And then I said to Ray at the break, I said, this is what I saw, but Ray, this can't be right. He did some research, 5.5.
So it opened 5.5. What is it now?
5.5.
No.
It's on ESPN Bet, 5.5. It makes 0 sense. None.
I could understand it maybe go up after you watch them actually look competent against the Bills.
To 5.5?
Well, no, I don't think 5.5 at all. But I'm saying at least if it opened up at
3 and now it was 5.5, because
and it got a bump because they actually look like they haven't quit on their coach. It's in Miami, like all those different things. Justin Fields looked horrendous. It sounds like, according to Rich, even if they win, they're fully committed to Justin Fields, which I don't know if.
So Rick, just think about this, and we'll get to a frenzy in a second. They're getting 6.5 this week against Tampa.
Yeah.
And they'd be getting 5.5 next week against Miami?
Yeah, I
give up, man. I do not understand the whole game. It's a good thing I don't do it anymore because I do not understand it whatsoever. All right, Raymond, fire up the frenzy.
It's time for a frenzy. A football frenzy.
You could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough. It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
A football frenzy. Any team, any player, any question.
RJ's very clever. Very, very clever. All right, 1-800-919-3776 on the Twitter at Rothenberg ESPN. You see where Daniel is calling from, top line?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Daniel in Hantang. You're on the frenzy.
You get to start a new franchise today. Who's your starting quarterback, knowing everything you know about every quarterback today?
So I guess age has to be a factor. I will go... I'm between two, and I'm not going to include Patrick Mahomes, which is amazing. I'm between Jaden Daniels and Josh Allen. I'm going to go Jaden Daniels.
Why not? Okay, let me ask you a question, though. Why not Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know.
All right, you're going to give
Great
me
answer.
You can't give me the age thing.
I don't know. I feel like Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes right now.
When you look at Patrick Mahomes' team and the talent around him right now.
Yeah, but look at Josh Allen's team and the talent around him.
Right, but they can run the football. The Chiefs can't even run the football.
That's true. I don't know, and it may be a stupid thing. I don't know. I just feel like Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes right now.
What do you feel like? Mahomes is peaked? Like he's not? Like Josh Allen continues to get better?
Allen is. Do you not think he's better?
I think right now he's playing better. Yes. And I think that there's probably not a team that asks a quarterback to do more. Like some of the stuff he's able to do, like that shovel pass last night. Like he's awesome. I'm not saying I disagree with you. I just haven't seen, if you're telling me I'm starting my team and at some point I'm going to be in a big spot in a big moment. I've seen Patrick Mahomes in those biggest moments, but I don't know how much of that is how much of that is, Josh Allen has done all he could do on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the defense that's letting him down. So it's not fair to Josh Allen either. Like, strictly going off who's playing the best football right now, I'm with you. I would say Josh Allen because he's playing the best football right now.
RJ, can you reset the call screen, or it's frozen up on me? But let's go to Jonathan in L.A. John, you're on the frenzy.
Michael Penix, first 2 games, no turnovers. Is Michael Penix the real deal, and will he lead my Falcons to the playoffs, either wild card or divisional? Happy birthday, Rick.
Thanks, buddy. Well, they've already lost at home to the Bucs. So as far as the division's concerned, that's a real problem. Now, if Tampa's offensive line just stays a complete mess the entire season, they'll get worse back here, but they already got one guy on IR. Penix is good. I mean, Penix is the real deal, I think.
He looks to be. I think Atlanta might be a playoff team this year, but I would still say Tampa Bay's the
I think that's more, wouldn't you agree, though? That's more as, like, if you can buy into that their defense is going to continue to be good.
They've looked good. And
Right,
it's not like
saying.
they've looked good against 2 bad offenses. They've looked good.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. If you believe that this is what their defense is, you know what Bijan is, and you believe that Michael Penix is the guy, then, yeah, I think that there's a chance they could be a wild card team.
Elvis has not left the building. He's in San Diego. You're on the frenzy, Elvis.
Will we see more passing attempts with Justin Fields out?
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to throw the football.
Yeah, right. I think that the reason that Justin Fields looked as bad as he looked in Week 2 was because of what the Buffalo Bills defense did to him. Like, they were not going to let them run the football.
Which is troubling.
Of course it's troubling, but that's why Justin Fields is on his 3rd team in 3 years.
That's exactly right. Marcus in Piscataway. Marcus, you're on the frenzy.
Week 3 fantasy football. Who should I start flex? Debo, Lad McConkey, or Egbuka?
McConkey.
Yeah, I think you'd have to go McConkey, but I think
Ibuka's dealing with the groin right now.
If Sauce is going to shadow Mike Evans, too.
Oh, you go with Ibuka?
No, I would go with McConkey, but I think Ibuka's interesting.
My only concern with Ibuka is that he's dealing with the groin injury right now.
You're right. But Godwin's not going to be back. He's clearly their number 2.
Well, if he's matched up with Stevens, yeah. I take that back. Go with Ibuka.
So you'd go with Ibuka?
I don't want to say
And here's
that.
a question for you. Do they put Surtain on McConkey?
Yeah, I mean, that could be, yeah.
If you told me they put Surtain on McConkey, and you tell me they're going to put Sauce on Ibuka, on Evans, I would actually go with Ibuka.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My only concern is I tell him Ibuka, and then, second quarter, he tweaks his groin again and then's out.
Yeah. Jared Morganville. Jared Frenzy, go.
Through 2 weeks, who are your top 3 teams in the AFC and the NFC? Happy birthday, Rico.
Thanks, buddy. Bills, Ravens, Chargers.
Yep.
And then I got
Eagles, Packers, Rams.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Corey in Greenwich. Corey, you're on the frenzy.
What woos you the most? The amount of wide receivers out of LSU or the wide receivers out of Ohio State? Happy birthday, Rico!
LSU is amazing with their wide receiver.
I know, but Ohio
wide
State
receiver
right now.
you at this point.
I don't know. I mean, Ohio State's kind of taking that now, aren't they?
Well, so think about it. So it's in Jibba.
It's
It's Ibuka.
It's Ibuka. It's Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure there's more we're not thinking of.
Wait till Jeremiah Smith comes out.
I know. But look at LSU. It's Justin Jefferson. It's Jamar Chase.
It was Odell. It was Jarvis Landry.
Brian Thomas.
Yeah, Brian Thomas.
So
I think we're missing an Ohio State
amazing.
guy, though. I think we're missing an Ohio State guy.
I'm sure we are. We're probably missing a bunch of Ohio State guys. But I don't think the Ohio State, like Jefferson and Chase, you could argue the top 2 receivers in football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sergio Vival wants to know, can the Jets win with Tyrod
Malik
Taylor
Neighbors.
Sunday?
Malik Neighbors.
Right, Malik Neighbors. You'd have to say LSU, no?
Yeah, but I think Ohio State's kind of like Ohio State's coming. Marvin Harrison Jr.,
who apparently is better than Neighbors.
That's yet to be seen, but as far as RJ's concerned, yes. We'll have the better career.
RJ, do you think the Giants would trade Malik Neighbors for MHJ now?
No.
Why are you laughing?
Why'd you just do that?
What?
Why'd
He's
you
just a
just
bad
do that?
guy.
How am I a bad guy?
Why'd you go?
I'm a
why'd you go with
content creator.
Why did you go with the initials there?
I don't know. I like them.
Listen,
I didn't want to say all 3 names.
Listen, I got Kyler Murray at the podium saying, I might throw him the ball 3 times. I don't know.
All right, Vival wants to know, can the Jets win this Sunday with Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah, I guess they could. I don't know if it's going to be because of Tyrod Taylor. I think it would be their defense actually has the ability to take advantage of a really beat-up offensive line maybe and at least slow the run down?
I think that's a real possibility. And one last one, because it is your birthday. Tony Kim wants to know. Number of cake slices Rick eats over the weekend or number of TDs a local team score on Sunday.
I'm going to take TD. I'll take TDs.
Take TDs?
Yeah, I'll take TDs.
So TD is probably going to be 4 or 5?
Yeah, we're hoping.
Yeah, and you go under that?
Yeah, probably, because I think I'm going to go pizza on Sunday, too, so I think I'm more would eat more pizza than cake.
All right.
Okay, by the way, time out.
What?
We missed Chris Olave.
I told you. I mean, off the top of your head, you can't remember everybody. You're right, Olave.
And Terry McLaurin.
Sure.
And the ones that we had already mentioned. I mean, that's pretty good too, man.
I'm not saying it's not pretty good. You could argue.
Top
Chase,
tier, though, you're right.
Jefferson and Neighbors are the best 3 receivers in the league.
Top tier, you're right.
I mean, McLaurin is great. He's not what those guys are. Olave is great. He's not what those guys are.
No, but I think those are the two. Those are probably right now the two.
They're wide receiver U's is what they are.
2 receiver schools.
Let's break. Come back. A little bit of baseball. Important day yesterday for the locals. And then, of course, 9 o'clock, we'll go pedal to the metal with the NFL. It's DNR with you, 880 ESPN.
Ready to fire up your Saturdays? FanDuel's got a boost you don't want to miss. It's called Boostin' with the Boys, and it's giving everyone a college football profit boost every single week. So here's how it works. Each week, they're giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com/K to download the app. Check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer and get in on the action. 21 plus and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For the gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Game time isn't just on the field. It's in your driveway, too. At Kia City of the Bronx, they're making plays with the full lineup of brand new Kias ready for you at 3505 Connor Street. Don't sit on the sidelines while your dream car drives by. Visit KiaCity.com or call 646-917-7955 and they'll get you behind the wheel of something fresh. Kia City of the Bronx. This is how the Bronx drives.
Listen up, friends. It's summer, and you should be out there trying to enjoy yourself. But neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain is holding you back. It's time to handle it. I'm telling you, you need to call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is a double board certified, Ivy League trained. This man is the real deal. No surgery, no scars, no downtime, just results. You can book a same day or next day appointment. He's got 3 convenient locations in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, so there's no excuses. You want to get back to your active lifestyle? Dr. Shaw got you covered. Joint pain, migraine, sciatica, nerve pain, gone. No cuts, no medication, no long recovery, just precise image-guided procedures that can get you back to doing what you love. So, here's what you got to do. Get your phone, get online, SandwellPain.com. Book that appointment. You've waited long enough. Don't let pain steal your summer. Don't let pain steal your fun. Call Dr. Jay Shaw today. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
New Beyond Raw Lit V2 pre-workout. GNC's #1 pre-workout. Now with harder-hitting energy, an intense mind-body connection, and enhanced endurance support. This isn't just pre-workout, it's precision engineering for your body. Turbocharge your workout with new Beyond Raw Lit V2. Available now at GNC and GNC.com.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is coming, and things are heating up.
We genuinely really get along with each other.
I don't even think Peter watches sports. You could make the argument that Rick doesn't get enough credit for being a low-key fraud. Carlin's going to be at this Couchcast, too.
So we got to make sure we have a lot of cannolis.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is Monday night, September 29th. See it all unfold on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. Brought to you by the All-American Ford Auto Group, Calandra's Bakery, and Jacob's Pickles.
Oh, yeah. The NFL music. We'll get back to the NFL in a few moments. The Mets have me very stressed out right now. And I was actually a little frustrated with you yesterday because you're talking about playoff rotation. But they answered the bell yesterday. And Tong played really well. And Nimmo, that's a huge hit. And Alonso's been really red hot. So you have the Nationals this weekend, which you should clean up on them, and you had a good win. You won 2 out of 3 against the Padres. Maybe it's turning a little bit right now?
Well, I didn't try to get you upset.
I know you didn't. But
that was my intention.
I won't talk about missing. I mean, it's realistic. They could miss the postseason.
Well, I know it's realistic, but I don't want to, again, I don't want to take myself to that place. I can't. I refuse to do it. I would much rather get myself worked up about what's going to happen in a 3-game series, who we're going to pitch, than actually try to wrap my arms around not making the postseason as a third wild card team.
Well, I mean, let's give him credit where credit is due. Yesterday, Tong, that's his best start. He was awesome yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, again, and you're putting these young kids in really tough situations. You're going up against the San Diego Padres team. It feels like every single one of these games is a must-win game. He's coming off a start where he couldn't get out of the first inning.
Right.
And against a good lineup. I mean, that's a good lineup. He found a way to get the job done. So
he was really good yesterday. And to their credit, the bullpen was also really good yesterday.
Well, and in a situation like that, especially as you start to turn that lineup over a third time, that Mendoza was going to go to the bullpen.
Which I'm fine with that. And this might be a nitpicky, dumb question. Diaz, you have complete faith in him, right? Yep. You're up 5. You go to Diaz in the 9th? Now, I know he didn't even throw a lot of pitches and could probably pitch again tonight, but I don't know. Is that a dumb thing to ask?
Well, I don't know if it's a dumb thing. I mean, he knows better than we do.
Sure.
I mean, that could be as simple as, hey, we want to just make sure he stays sharp and give him work. And we don't also probably
I get
trust.
it, but maybe I could get a 5-out save from him tonight. I don't know.
Well, maybe. But you got to. I mean, you can't play for today. You got to just make sure you take these wins where you can get them. And you've already used. I mean, we've gone through who do you trust in the bullpen. You already used Rogers, and you already used Raley. Who else do you trust?
Rogers, Raley, not a lot. So
you want to see Helsley gag all over himself?
Yesterday. Alex was like, "What do you want, Stanek, Dad?" I was like, "No, I don't want Stanek." He's like, "Helsley?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess."
I mean, that's the problem.
It felt,
but that's also the problem. But that's also the problem you run into when all of a sudden now, you got a starting pitching staff that you don't necessarily trust going 3 times through a lineup.
Mm-hmm.
So I need 4 relievers yesterday.
Right. But if we get to the discussion you had yesterday about the postseason, you're only going to need 3 starters, so the other starters should be available in the playoffs.
Right, and you'll also have, I would imagine, I'm expecting it to go well again, the piggyback is that you'll have, 2 starters.
Right.
You won't need to use your bullpen unless you want to use
so maybe that's a day
DS
where you have very limited bullpen.
Right.
So here's where we are now. The Mets are 79 and 74. Arizona is 2 games behind them at 77 and 76. Cincinnati is 2 games behind them as well at 77 and 76. And it feels like San Francisco's kind of fallen out. They're 76 and 77 and 3 games behind them. And the Mets have the tiebreaker against San Francisco.
Which is the important thing.
Right. So I'm going to tell you this, and I never say this. They need to sweep the series this weekend.
Well, I mean, listen, you got Sproat going tonight, and then you got McClain going in game 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Holmes, you'll have the Holmes-Manaea piggyback on Sunday.
Have they determined what order they're going to go Holmes-Manaea?
No, I get the feeling it sounds like they may go Manaea. I almost get the sense like they go Manaea first and then Holmes second, but I don't know yet. I haven't heard anything.
All right, but, I mean, come on. Those are – Washington is not good. They've punted on the season. They're playing for nothing. You're home. These are vitally important games. You know what? Make a statement here. Sweep the series this weekend.
Well, but that's what I'm saying to you. Like, the reason why I don't want to do this, I don't – because that's exactly what they should do. There's no excuse not to. Right? There's no excuse. There's no excuse to be in the spot right now. You're 21 games over 500. Right. So, but you still have, and I know you hate hearing this, And when Aaron Boone says it, you want to throw up in your mouth a little bit where it's still all in front of us. You put yourself in a real tough spot. Did it ever need to be this hard? No, it didn't. But now you're sitting here at home against the Washington Nationals. Go take care of your business.
Right. So Mitchell Parker starts for the Nationals on Sunday with an ERA of almost 6. Their starter on Saturday is someone by the name of Cade Cavalli. And tonight they're throwing out, what's his name? Andrew Alvarez. So go sweep the series. And you know what? Right. Then you'll make the last week of the season a lot more relaxed for the Mets fan.
Well, because you know what's going to happen, though. I mean, if things don't go right in this series or the Cubs series, and now you're in Miami, now all of a sudden it's pucker time.
Yeah, you're not kidding. And then it's massive stress.
Right, but if I would ask you right now, and going into this 3-game series where you need to sweep the series, you got Sproat, McClain, and you got your piggyback. That's how you'd want it lined up.
Yeah, this is your probably your best 3 pitching situations.
Right,
can't say starters because you have the piggyback, but your best 3 matchups you could have.
Okay, so go win games here.
Yeah, I agree. Fried feels like Fried had that moment during the season where he out of the blister and he wasn't pitching great, but it feels like he's back to being that elite starter again.
Yeah, last night was
awesome. Last
night was dominant. Last night was the reason why you invest the kind of years and money you invest in a Max Fried. And I got to think, if you're a Yankees fan now, I mean, the way that he's figured it out, it's again should change, I think, how you feel about this team's chances. I don't care if it's the Red Sox, I don't care who it is. I would feel good knowing that I got Max Fried pitching game 1.
Yeah. And it's weird because it flips daily. So Houston is now the tiebreaker over Seattle. So right now, if you're the Yankees, you would play Seattle. To me, that's the landing spot you want. I would much prefer Seattle.
I think you'd rather Houston than Seattle.
What?
I think you almost rather Houston than Seattle.
I don't think so.
Seattle's pitching staff is good, though.
Yeah, but you get Hunter Brown probably in game 1. He's really good.
Okay.
And Houston has owned you.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's time to can we stop that? I mean, is this the time?
RJ, who would you rather have, Seattle or Houston? Best of 3, Yankee Stadium.
Seattle.
A question or no?
No.
Okay.
Is that because of what you've seen, or is that just because it's Houston?
Houston.
Right.
Just the ghost of Houston.
Yeah, they're scared of
It's not
Houston.
necessarily the matchup. It's just that.
So if it was the team without the name Houston, would you prefer that team or would you prefer the Seattle team?
Maybe Houston then. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it might still be Seattle. I mean, I know they're. Yeah, I don't know. This is usually what Seattle does, and they kind of wilt here down the stretch.
They always do.
Yeah, so that I'm kind of baking that in as well.
By the way, Boston could not make it.
Boston's making it interesting, yeah.
They're a game, and they lost 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4. I forget to Oakland or
Sacramento.
They are, and Cleveland. All they do is win.
Yeah, well, this is why you have 3 wildcard teams.
They're a game and a half behind. Now there's no game 163 anymore. That is gone.
Yeah, right.
It's all tiebreaker now.
That's it.
Yep. This Ryder Cup, Midtown Manhattan, becomes golf's biggest stage. Ryder Cup Live at Rockefeller Center transforms the heart of New York City into an epic fan zone during every round. Fans can also see the Michael Kay Show broadcast live on Thursday, September 25th from 1 to 3 p.m. Don't miss the Michael Kay Show at Ryder Cup Live in Rockefeller Center, brought to you by Michelob Ultra. No matter what you're playing for, make it superior with Michelob Ultra. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Ryder Cup. There's no better hour in all of radio than our Friday football season 9 o'clock hour. We do it next. DNR with you, 880 ESPN.
You know so much about who you are. But do you know what makes your body your body? With over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help you know the truth. Because you know you're made of grit, wit, and a good heart. But just how healthy is that heart? You know you're made up of all the places you've called home. You know you're made of your mom's sarcasm. And now you can find out if you have her thyroid too. You know you're made of college all-nighters and 30s early-nighters, but those still don't explain your sleep issues. You know that you're made up of good meals with even better conversation. But are you actually absorbing those nutrients? A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Hi, former New York Giant Leonard Marshall here. Please join me at the Alzheimer's Foundation of America Family Fun Day on September 27th. Bring your family to AFA's Barbara Rabinowitz Education and Resource Center in Amityville for a fun-filled day of intergenerational activities in celebration of Grandparents Appreciation Month. Learn more and register at AFA September 27th Family Fun Day by visiting www.afalongisland.org or calling 631-223-4000.
This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. I played sports my whole life, and my dad was my biggest fan. Because he lost his leg in a construction accident, it was sometimes tough for him to get from his car to the bleachers, but that didn't stop him. He always kept a folding chair in his trunk and would cheer from the parking lot when he had to. And over the past 35 years of building D'Agostino & Associates, I've made sure our team does whatever it takes to accommodate our clients and help them get every dollar they deserve. With my son and my daughter by my side, we're going to continue the legacy of getting justice for people just like you. The consultation is always free, so call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK, 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222, and ask for me, John D'Agostino. We have offices throughout New York and New Jersey, but we'll always make it easy for you to meet with one of our attorneys. Remember, I've been there, and I'll be there for you. D'Agostino Law, Bite Back.
Hey Yankees fans, hit your next adventure out of the park and onto the water with City Cruises New York. Sail your way to epic skyline views, delicious dining, and premium drinks. Upgrade your game day with a dining cruise, a cocktail sail, or a night with your favorite entertainers aboard City Cruises Live. Whether you're celebrating a win or just the weekend, City Cruises is a shipload of fun. Proud partner of the New York Yankees. Book today at citycruises.com/New York.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
Put it in the box! This is your radio home for New York Mets baseball. 880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
My dear friend, Jordan. Do you give the Giants a real chance to win this game, or is that not realistic?
I don't love the Giants this week. Like, what are you going to do?
Get angry. Remember when Eric Flowers went after you? That's what I want. I want you to push James Hudson to the point where he wants to physically attack you, and that's to apologize, Jordan.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You were terrified of Eric Flowers that day?
He saw me from a distance, and he's like, get that out of here. And I went up against the wall like that, and I was just like, whoa, hey.
On 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
I like that Jordan turned into like the Three Stooges as Eric Flowers is pushing him against the wall.
Jordan looked nice, though. It was nice to have Jordan on video.
Wonderful. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. And if you hear Rick saying that, and you're like, what is he talking about? ESPN New York is now live like never before. First time ever, Rick. You can catch us streaming on YouTube. Our show, then Bart and Carlin, The K Show, Don Hahn Rosenberg. Right now, live video. Interact, react, be part of the conversation. Live on YouTube. Subscribe now at ESPN New York on YouTube and never miss a moment. By the way, we haven't mentioned this in quite some time. Today is the birthday of the man that makes the show go. You're the straw that stirs the drink, my friend.
I don't think that's true at all.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a big month of birthdays here at the station.
And you missed all of them.
I kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Carlos'
I
birthday,
did say
you missed.
happy birthday to Jake.
Jake's birthday, you missed. So,
yeah,
not your finest moment.
I'm not going to miss RJ's birthday. I can promise you that.
Do you know when RJ's birthday is?
Yeah, of course I know when RJ's birthday is.
Okay.
It's next week.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Do you know when RJ's birthday is?
Do I know when RJ's birthday is?
What day is it?
Hang on, I'm looking it up.
No, you can't look it up.
What do you mean?
It's Wednesday.
September 24th.
RJ,
what do you want for your birthday?
I'll win in my picks. So I feel
Well,
goal.
it's too late for that. You can't go undefeated.
Well, you can still go 2-1.
A field goal kicker to
Could
make
still
a kick.
win. Yeah.
Me not to lose by half a point. That's what I'm looking for.
I can't give you any of those things. You want a
That's
Danish?
tough.
Yeah, we'll see.
What's a Danish going to do?
Yeah.
I don't. It makes.
Well, Danish doesn't help him not have to dress up like the winner at the tailgate.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
come on.
just eat my feelings. If I go
Put you
0-3,
into a larger costume at the tailgate.
if I go 0-3, maybe I'll take you up on the Danish.
I'm telling you what. Right now, I am not losing this year. I feel it. I
You can
great
feel it
about
already?
my picks this week.
Yeah, I don't know how you couldn't after the week you had last. I mean, you should have been very easily.
I
Could
should
have
have
been
been
3-0
last week.
Yeah.
Yep. Should have been 3-0.
I don't know how people do this for a living, though, man. I would be in some I'd have to be in some kind of treatment facility. I couldn't do it.
I think I'm gonna let you in behind the curtain a little bit. When you start doing it, you're a crazed, maniacal wreck of a human being, and then you just kind of get like scar tissue. And the more you gamble, the more like it just becomes like, all right, I'll.
Yeah, right. But I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but like I work a lot, but. I mean, I can't imagine like just losing my money on something I have no control.
I know.
Of.
I get it. My dad's philosophy, like because I like, Dad, let's go to a casino. Let's go. He's like, no, I work too hard to gamble any of my money.
Right, but that you don't have any. Like I could understand if you wanted to say, hey, let's bet on like we're playing golf. Right, it's like, hey, let's play for you name the amount of money.
Right.
At least I'm in control of that. If
You're
I
not
lose
wrong.
the money. I lose the money. I have no control over
Well,
a field goal kicker shanking a field goal.
Right, but I think it's very exciting
until it's not.
Right. Well, you can certainly go too far. All right, so I want to get into this with you because I think you might feel the same way as me. And we were told no, and I have the utmost respect, really, the utmost respect for Rich Cimini. I think he is phenomenal. But if Tyrod Taylor goes out and somehow leads the Jets to a win and goes 21 of 31 for 260 and 2 touchdowns, and they win the game, you're telling me if Justin Fields is healthy and capable, he's your starting quarterback week 4?
See, that's where I disagree. Does it have to be week 4? No, I think you'd have to go back with Tyrod Taylor in week 4. I mean, at some point, does Tyrod Taylor play a bad game and you can go back to Justin Fields? Yeah, but I also don't know what the conversations were with Justin Fields before he decided to come here. Because I'm sure there was a piece of Justin Fields last year that after he was 4-2, gets replaced by Russell Wilson that thought to himself, hey, if there's a time Russ doesn't look good, I'll get my job back, and he never did. So clearly they don't think that Tyrod Taylor is, and rightfully so, is going to be the future franchise
Tyrod Taylor's
quarterback.
been around for a long time, and he's just not a legitimate starting quarterback in
Right.
this league. But
Right, so
that being said, if he goes out there and plays a hell of a game, and okay, couple things. A, how long is he going to be healthy for? If
Right.
you even decide to make him the guy, how long is he going to be healthy for? And how long until he has a game where he doesn't play well?
Right, and you could very easily massage this thing where if Tyrod Taylor goes out there and is lights out and Justin Fields is dealing with concussion.
Right.
You
can milk the concussion a little bit
right.
more, right?
Because at some point Tyrod Taylor's not going to play well, and you have every right to go back to Justin
And you know
Fields.
what would be a real problem? Is if the scenario happens where you win, he plays great, you go back to Justin Fields, and he's not good, then you know what you have on your hands?
A quarterback controversy?
A quarterback controversy is what you have on your hands.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing for them this season was supposed to be, whether or not Justin Fields can be their franchise quarterback. So he has to play. He has to. But
I'm not saying, of course he's going to play, and he should, and he will.
Well, but that, could you let me finish, please?
Go ahead.
But that would run counter to everything that Aaron Glenn is telling you. That everything with this team is going to be earned. There's going to be a level of accountability. Like Xavier Gibson, you fumble, guess what? You're off the team. Like, so if Tyrod Taylor's the better quarterback, how do you preach this message to your team and then turn around and give the job back to Justin Fields?
Well, that's the thing. Like, don't you lose your team and again, I don't know what Taylor's going to be. He could be awful this week, but he's usually a pretty competent quarterback. If he goes out there and he's really good, how could you hand it right back over to Justin Fields?
right away, I would have a hard time believing that you'd go right back. If you beat Tampa and Tyrod's good, I can't. How do you justify? What do you say to the team especially after what they saw from Justin Fields in Week 2 against Buffalo? You know what I'm saying? It's not like Justin Fields got hurt in the midst of having a great game. He didn't get hurt in the Pittsburgh game where he's dicing Pittsburgh's defense up, throwing it all over the place.
Right?
He was bad. You heard Rich. He's had some bad games. The Jets have had some bad quarterbacks. That was one of the worst quarterback
games. His quarterback rating was 1-1?
Yes.
When he heard that, I was like, wait, a 1-1?
That's how bad it was.
I'd never heard of anything like that before.
Well,
so we'll see what happens. Again, it's all based on if Tyrod Taylor plays well, but I just thought that was curious. For Rich to emphatically say, no, of course it goes back to Justin Fields. Now, he knows better than me. I'm not denying that, but, I don't know. I just found that to be a little bit surprising.
Yeah, I did too. But, again, I think one of their priorities this season is trying to find out whether or not Justin Fields can be their guy.
Yeah, but isn't winning games matter at all?
I think it sounds like
Tyrod Taylor is not going to be great for the rest of the season and healthy the rest of the season.
I know,
can promise you that.
You're arguing with me just to argue with me. I agree with you. I'm trying to give you the other side of it.
Yeah.
I don't think, and I think the guys like Justin Fields, but I also think the guys, especially in football, where you're, 1 second you're great, next thing you pop your Achilles, and all the work you put in, all the time you spend at the facility, that you want to know going into Sunday, Monday, Thursday, that you have the best chance to win. And for me, I may love Justin Fields. He may be my best buddy. But if right now Tyrod Taylor gives me the best chance to go out there and have success, then I want to go with that guy.
Yes.
Especially when my coach is all about, accountability, and I just watched Xavier Gibson get cut,
And next week is, outside of Vegas, it seems like it's a winnable game against Miami.
See, I saw 2.5 on that one.
Yeah. Well, no. Ray and I looked it up. Half the sites have 5.5. Half the sites have 2.5.
I'll jump all over that at 5.5 then.
Wouldn't you?
I would.
Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, good morning. You're on 880 ESPN.
How you doing, boys? Happy birthday, Rick.
Thank you.
That hat game is immaculate.
That wasn't even a little bit awkward.
Why was it supposed to be awkward? I just said thank you.
Sorry,
no, I don't know. It was a delay.
Justin Fields is not the future. Leave Uncle Tyrod in. Justin Fields sucks.
I don't think the Jets think that. And they've also invested a lot of money.
He stinks.
Well, the problem with
he stinks.
All right, but okay, I think that's unfair. I don't think that Justin Fields stinks. You saw in Week 1 he did not stink. He was really good. I think the problem with Justin Fields is he lacks consistency.
That's 100%. Listen, I thought he looked great in the first game, and I thought he looked awful in the second game. And the problem is the highs are high and the lows are low.
What concerns me about him is I feel like he may eventually just fall into the category of tremendous skill set, unbelievable athlete, but ability to process what defenses are trying to do to him, to throw the ball with anticipation, like those things, he's not great at. I think you saw that against Buffalo, man. I mean, we talked about it how many different times with Pittsburgh. It's like, the most impressive thing was he wasn't, once the play, once his first read wasn't there, it wasn't like he looked to tuck it and just run. It's like, I'm going to create time, my eyes are upfield, and I'm going to get the ball out of my hand. He didn't look like he knew what he was seeing against Buffalo.
And it's not like there's a small sample size. Right, it's not like he's done this for 5 games. He's been a quarterback for quite some time.
Yeah, he's not a rookie.
No, he's been here for quite some time. Let's go to Fran in Massapequa. Fran, you're on 880. Good morning.
Love you guys, man. Show's great.
Uh-oh. What just happened there?
That was not me.
That didn't sound like that was him, though.
No, that was
nothing
me.
to do with that.
I hit the wrong button.
That was you?
I dropped the phone on the actual phone on the phone, and then he disappeared.
So you hung up on Fran?
Accidentally.
Accidentally or not, you hung up on Fran.
Well, bye, Fran. Call back.
Listen, there's a lot of things going on.
There really are. Let's not beat RJ up today. What was it? Costco?
Why are we doing that to RJ? It's his birthday next week.
You're not to the 24th.
Right, but the man clearly has, he should probably go see somebody about it.
Mm-hmm.
He has a real, people are saying, spiders, heights. For him, it's Costco. He can't go in there.
He does not like spending time in Costco.
This is what we're dealing with, this poor guy.
Let's go to Danny in Centerport, who makes a beautiful Sunday sauce. Good morning, Danny.
Listen, you guys are making all the right points, but
the bottom line is, and this is just, of course, my opinion, you have to go back to Justin Fields immediately as soon as he can play again. Because at a bare minimum, right, Rick, we need to know at the end of this year if Aaron Glenn can coach, if our offensive coordinator can call plays, and if Justin Fields can be a long-term answer. And going back to him is the absolute thing in my eyes that you have to do.
But hold on one second. But hold on one second. If I were to ask you right now, when they hired Aaron Glenn, who has no head coaching experience, what would the one reason you pointed to say this is why Aaron Glenn was brought here to do what?
To win.
Right, no, it's to change the culture of the team. So as you try to change the culture,
yes, correct.
Right, but so as you try to change the culture of the team and you change all the sayings on the walls and everything else, and you're preaching accountability and everything else, how can you stand in front of a locker room of 52 other guys and say after Tyrod Taylor plays lights out and wins you a football game that we're going back to Justin Fields?
I mean, listen, Rick, you're making a valid point. I mean, the bottom line is, though, where does that really go for us, Rick, for our future? Let's say he does come out and play well this week and next week, but just like Dave said, if he doesn't stay healthy and he's not the long-term answer because he's really not, where do we go from there
I think where we end up anyway,
year, right?
Okay, here's the thing. I think where we end up anyway, even if Justin Fields plays or doesn't play, is having to draft the quarterback anyway. And I think Dave made the best point is at some, like, Tyrod Taylor is not a starting quarterback in this league, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that he's hurt all the time, right? So, like, at some point, he's not going to have a good game or he's going to get hurt and you can go back to Justin Fields. I think for me and Dave is if you win this game in Tampa, how you can't, like, I would be hard-pressed to think that now you would just all of a sudden go right back to Justin Fields if Tyrod Taylor plays really well.
I mean, I don't need to really say anything. I completely agree with you. 100% agree with you. At some point, Tyrod Taylor, I'm not arguing that he's a better quarterback or should be the starting quarterback. I'm just saying if he plays a great game and they win, how could you go back to Justin Fields? It wouldn't make sense. It would be counterintuitive to everything the coach has said.
Well, like in certain situations, you can completely understand it, right? This guy's clearly, like, he has a track record. He's our starting quarterback.
I mean, if it's Joe Burrow, if he's healthy next week, of course.
Well, we know he's great. We're going back to him. But, I mean, Justin Fields hasn't done that yet. He's had one really good game and one awful game.
Like legendarily bad game is what it was. Let's go to Michael in Dobbs Ferry. Mike, you're on 880. Good morning.
Morning, Rick. Happy birthday. And Dave, Shana Tova, my sweet friend. Blessings to you and your family.
Thank you.
I just don't know as a big Jets fan where we go from here. You know, you listen to the experts that you guys speak to on a weekly basis, and they're saying that this quarterback crop, as hyped up as it was supposed to be, isn't really playing out the way they thought it would. So if Justin Fields isn't our future, now he is a young guy. He looked great in week one, gave me a lot of optimism and a lot of hope. And then week two, he had the concussion. He didn't look as great. Who's the guy? I mean, if we're Jets fans, it's not Tyrod Taylor. I mean, obviously.
We know that. You don't know who the guy is right now, Mike. I mean, and thanks for the call. You don't know. They're hoping it's going to be Fields. I think if you were a betting man, Rick, you'd say it's probably not going to be him, and they're going to have to probably draft the quarterback this offseason.
Right. I mean, that's kind of where I feel this is headed, just because of, I mean, what you saw. Like I said, I mentioned it to Rich, and I told you this on Monday. You got like the full Justin Fields experience in one game.
Yeah, you really did.
Or 2 weeks,
in 1 week, you went from the highs and then the lows.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. Does a quarterback shake free? Like, what happens with Trevor Lawrence? I don't know. Let's just kind of wait and see.
Well, what happens, I mean, what happens in Indy, right? I mean, if Daniel Jones ends up being this good.
Is Anthony Richardson? Now, John's already defined that Anthony Richardson is not going to be a quarterback in this league.
Right, and then on top of that, I got Mel telling me that the quarterback class coming out of college doesn't look great right now either.
This week, yes. But let's just see. Again, you have to see how the season plays out. Nussmeier looked awful. If he goes out there and plays great, let's just wait and see.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There's a lot of season to go. A lot of time before we're there. A lot of time.
Dude, we haven't even kicked off week 3. I mean, we haven't played 3 games yet.
Right, correct. RJ? Oh, he's screening. I'm sorry. This is a bad job by me. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
You know what? How you doing?
Oh, great.
I feel like that's tongue-in-cheek the way you say it.
A little bit.
Are you not doing well?
He's busy spiking phones off phones.
Yeah.
That's right.
That wasn't great either.
But that's okay. Not everyone is perfect.
No, I'm far from it. Very far.
Are you ready with the stuff that you missed?
Oh, sure.
Raymond, if you would.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Score! Put it in the box!
The you missed.
All right, so some roster notes on you guys broke down the the Mets' victory.
Quickly,
yesterday.
I am curious to see the RJ effect, by the way, Rick.
I don't know.
983 at the start. Let's see how many YouTube followers we have, people watching on YouTube by the end of this thing.
Listen, I think it's happenstance.
It's happened 2 days.
2 days in a row?
Well, 2 days is not a huge sample size.
All right, well, okay. Well, all I'm saying is let's keep an eye on what happens to the viewers during YouTube while you do stuff you missed.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll watch. Some roster notes on the Mets after you picked up that nice win. So Reed Garrett back on the IL with an elbow strain. Carlos Mendoza said that even if he does, in theory, make it back and he feels healthy, they may not pitch him the rest of the year because that's 2 IL stints with elbow injuries over the last month. Shelman is on paternity leave, so that could mess up your piggyback situation for the weekend. And your buddy Dom Hamill, he was DFA'd. So we hardly knew Dom.
That's nice.
Right. But he did help us break the record.
Yep, he certainly did. Brazoban's back, as is Chris Davinsky, and Wander Suero back on the roster. Meanwhile,
who?
Wander Suero.
Oh, great. I was just counting down the days until we got to see him again.
Kodai Senga started in AAA last night. He was really good. His first start, his second start, not great. 4 runs over 3 2/3.
There goes that idea.
Well, that led Carlos Mendoza to say that Kodai Senga not guaranteed a roster spot if the Mets make the playoffs.
Over 1,000. Continue.
That means we gained like 20 people.
We're at 1,018, so we've gained 40 people so far.
Great.
So far. Continue.
We're cruising at altitude. Yankees beat up on the O's 7-0. Max Fried tied his career high for strikeouts in a game, 13 over 7 innings. He leads the majors with 18 wins. Yankees move within 3 games of Toronto if you're still hanging on to that. Both teams have 9 games left, and Yankees are basically 4 back because they don't have the tiebreaker.
Right. So they can't win this division, though, right?
No, I don't think so. Max Fried really good, obviously, but he allowed only 3 hits, all singles. 5th straight win. Fried struck out every single Oriole at least once.
Those Oreos.
He struck them out, too.
Serious whiff rate.
The way he was throwing yesterday, he struck them out, too, except for
Is there a better cookie than the Oreo?
I don't think so.
Oreos, it's elite.
It's a shame how bad they are. Like, all cookies are bad, but they're like they're so small, but they're so bad.
Those are worse for you than the average cookie?
I feel like for how small they are, they shouldn't be that bad for you, but they are. Yankees have gone 17-7 since August 23rd. Do anything for you?
They are kind of the Chargers for me. I'm going to have to see it in the postseason.
That's fair enough. Clayton Kershaw says he's going to retire after the season, and I'm sure Rick can relate to this because I heard yesterday Clayton Kershaw talking about what he's going to miss most, and this was interesting.
The hardest one is the teammates. So I'm not even going to look you guys in the eye. Just you guys sitting in this room. You mean so much to me. We have so much fun. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss, working out day one in the weight room, listening to crazy music with you guys, shirtless Sundays. I'm going to miss all of that. I'm going to miss the flights. I'm going to miss everything about them. Freddie, you know what I'm talking about. The game in and of itself, I'm going to miss a lot, but, I'll be okay without that. I think the hard part is the feeling after a win, celebrating with you guys. That's pretty special. All right, I'm done with that.
That's always what I've heard you say, Rick. Like,
it's the best part, man.
Yeah.
It really is. And it's a shame sometimes you don't take the chance to kind of really recognize how lucky you are, and then you realize once it's gone. But smart move by him, too. You want to see a motivated group of players now?
Yep.
Now they'll fight for him, right? RJ, You change your tune on the Dodgers now?
I got to tell you, I saw this yesterday. It immediately made me think of my take.
Yep.
Well, and no offense as of now. I mean, we'll see how things shake out. They could line up with – so the Dodgers could get the bump from Kershaw and line up with the Mets. I mean –
I don't love that.
That's wind at your back.
Great.
Justin Verlander.
Over 1,100 now, by the way. No, you give us no bump, right? But you've now raised it over 10%.
I still feel bad I lost Fran. Yeah, you worry about the –
you are the definition of taking a bump.
Yeah. You really are.
Nice wrestling term.
I thought it was a drug phrase.
That was a drug reference.
What's that, too? You worry about the ones you lost, though. I still losing Fran mid-call will haunt me.
Now, what concerns me about that
is
that he didn't call back. What happens if you actually killed Fran?
No, I think he just took it personal.
No. Okay. Fran just hates RJ now.
Yeah,
I think there's a better chance that Fran kills RJ than RJ kills Fran.
I don't think I'm capable of taking anyone out. Many people could take me out. Most. Maybe all.
I think if someone had like the Achilles, like Achilles had the Achilles, I think if you found a person who's ankles were their weak spot, I think you could take them out.
Hey, remember,
you think you could beat up Peter
Frankie the
Rosenberg?
Fixer. That's my nickname.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Me, no.
No?
How's that possible?
I don't think I can beat up anybody.
Come on. You just wear him out.
How so?
How much time does he have to fight before he's just a mess? Let him flail around for 27 seconds, and then all of a sudden he'll be done.
I see. Justin Verlander, who's been better lately, was really bad to start the year. He says he wants to pitch next year, so he's not pulling a Kershaw. Little football, Jets are catching a break. So the Bucs put their guard, Cody Mauch, and their tackle, Luke Goddard, on IR. So they're going to be down 3 starters on their offensive line.
And Wirfs is out as well?
Yep, seems that way.
Wow.
Jets could be down Jermaine Johnson. He's got an ankle injury. He missed practice yesterday for the 2nd straight day, so we'll see what happens today.
But don't worry.
Michael Clemens.
They got Michael Clemens ready to go.
That's like the last thing I wanted to hear Rich say.
He believes in him.
No, he doesn't.
Michael Clemens and Hudson might be the same guy.
He being Aaron Glenn. At one of his midweek pressers, he said, listen, he's doing exactly what we want from him.
What? Take penalties?
I guess maybe that's what they want from him. I'm not sure.
The most productive thing he did was break Josh Allen's nose, and that didn't work. Trubisky stepped on the field and threw a 32-yard pass.
You think Allen keeps rocking the visor? You look kind of cool.
I think it depends on how it affects his vision or breathing.
Good.
I've always thought that when it rains, how does that not distract you? Like if you're a receiver, like a little.
I think a lot of them take it off when if it's.
Yeah, they generally
start with it on and then take it off.
Yeah,
I'd wear it though, just not to get poked in the eye.
Yeah,
I think that's the reason though.
So having Andrew Thomas would certainly help. We covered that with Jordan Raanan. You missed that? Check out the pod or the YouTube pod.
Check out his nose. You can see it now.
Yeah,
you know what? Stop it.
You can also check out any YouTube action you missed.
It's like having an elbow on your face.
Stop it.
That's not nice.
Stop it. Stop it. I know it's your birthday, and I don't want to be mean, but stop doing this to Jordan.
He
won the summer.
He did
win the summer.
It is the fall now, though. So
no, it's not.
Not technically. It's like the 22nd, right?
Right.
I don't like that. It feels like fall. So we've talked plenty about Andrew Thomas and what he means to the Giants. So the Giants have the 21st best offense with Andrew Thomas on the field, while Brian Daboll's been the head coach of the Giants. Care to guess? Just him. Take him
31.
out. Nope. 32.
Great.
Dead last.
So basically, Andrew Thomas is to the Giants
what RJ is to our show. Yep.
That's not true. So
1,132.
It just keeps climbing.
That's right.
Also a little concerning. We talked about the defensive front for the Giants. They have a 19% pressure rate when they don't blitz, which is 26 in the league.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
Which is shocking.
That was supposed to be
the calling card.
It still could be. Honestly, it's been 2 games.
We were 2 games in, right?
Dolphins fought hard last night. Just hard enough if you had 11.5 point spread to lose, which is good for them.
The second the Bills picked off that pass, and all I saw was green in front of whoever picked it, Bernard. I don't forget who it was.
Bernard's a good player.
I was like, oh, dear God. They're going to cover with that. But then, thankfully, they got him.
Yep. Thankfully, they did.
He takes so much joy in you guys' loss.
I would, too, though.
Like you didn't?
Yeah, he squeaked by, because if Bernard had house called that, I'd have bought a Terrell Bernard jersey to wear to work today.
And, Rick, I take so much enjoyment. You weren't thrilled that they lost?
Yeah, I was happy, but, I mean, we still have to make the right picks.
No, I got wins ready to go in the hopper.
I know. So
how great would an 0-3
I have never seen anyone so confident. You've lost back-to-back years.
I like when he's this confident. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's great for us.
This week, it's really some great games.
Packers tight end Tucker Kraft injured his knee in practice. Uncertain to play versus the Browns. Brock Purdy, they're happy with his progress. They're in a wait-and-see approach for him for Week 3 on Sunday against the Cardinals. Battle for first in the NFC West. NFL said that they plan to keep an eye on fall starts with the tush push starting this week.
And that wasn't something they were doing before?
Nope, now they're doing it.
Guys, now what we're going to do is watch if they're jumping off sides.
Little hockey Kings captain Anze Kopitar retiring after this season. Alex Ovechkin said he is undecided if this will be his final season. NHL team's rolling into camp, by the way. They're getting started.
You're going to see exhibition games here soon.
It's happening.
This weekend.
It is happening. Dan Smith Jr., former Knick, agrees to a 1-year deal to return to the Mavericks. And WNBA playoffs, Asia Wilson tied a career playoff high with 38. Aces advance, and the Fever stun the Dream, take their first playoff series since 2015. And that is the stuff you miss.
I got to tell you, that's probably part of the problem. You know how many times we've talked about, like, why are guys hurt all the time? Because guys don't take any time off. How could you take any time off if you jump into training camp and the second year of training camp you start playing preseason games?
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
you got no time to. You can't just show up and get yourself in shape in camp. Like, you got to be ready to go the second you get there.
Yeah, you really can't. All right, the hopper. I'll unleash my winning picks next, and the guys will give theirs as well. 1-800-919-3776, the pick segment. I love it. It's next. DNR with you, 880 ESPN. All right, for one final time this week, have a great weekend. We'll miss you. Here's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave, and happy birthday again to my favorite goalie, Rick DiPietro. Guys, have a great weekend. Let's go out to the Palisades Parkway North, exit 12 in Pomona. It's a collision. Troubles right now as you head to the Cross Island south at the LIE with a collision being cleared. Northern State west at the LIE, a crash. Truck Route 109 south at 440 in Jersey City. It's an accident. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
Are you ready to fire up your Saturdays? FanDuel's got a boost that you're not going to want to miss. It's called Boostin' with the Boys, and it's giving everyone a college football profit boost every single week. So here's how it works. Each week, they're giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com/Rick to download the app, check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer, and get in on the action. Got to be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
All you gotta do is put up.
Eric Church is back and bringing his unforgettable live show to Brooklyn. Eric Church Free the Machine Tour with special guest L. King. Barclays Center, Saturday, September 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. His new album, Evangeline vs. the Machine, is out now. One epic night of music that you won't want to miss. Eric Church Free the Machine Tour. Live at Barclays Center, Saturday, September 20th.
Drink a little drink.
Get tickets now. For more, visit ericchurch.com. Produced by Messina Touring Group.
Schweppes, the iconic ginger ale of New York, is proud to sponsor the PGA of America. Schweppes has a deep lineup of ginger flavors, including raspberry, white peach, dry grape, and also available in zero sugar. With every sip of Schweppes, the dedication to quality, excellence, and the art of tastefulness will leave you feeling simply refreshed. It's a hole-in-one for all your drinking occasions. Schweppes, a sparkling tradition since 1783, and the perfect way to elevate your summer. Swing by your local ShopRite and grab some Schweppes.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hi, former New York Giant Leonard Marshall here. Please join me at the Alzheimer's Foundation of America Family Fun Day on September 27th. Bring your family to AFA's Barbara Rabinowitz Education and Resource Center in Amityville for a fun-filled day of intergenerational activities in celebration of Grandparents Appreciation Month. Learn more and register at AFA's September 27th Family Fun Day by visiting
Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Whoa! Jason Kelsey just found out that NFL Sunday Ticket now lets you subscribe month to month.
Yeah!
He just realized you can join and cancel anytime.
Ha-ha! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now he just found $1 in the sofa.
Yeah!
And he just saw a great parking spot open up. Look, just because Jason's easily excited doesn't make NFL Sunday Ticket month to month any less great. Right, Jason?
Yeah.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel anytime. Woo! Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season. Cancel anytime. Terms and embargoes apply. No refunds. Commercial use excluded.
All right, Football Friday, DNR with you right here on so many different platforms. 880 ESPN. We are on the YouTube channel on ESPN New York, and you can find us on the app as well and stream us that way. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Yankees visiting the Orioles, 7:05 first pitch tonight. Yankees are kind of locked in for that top wild card. It feels like 2 games ahead of Seattle, 3 ahead of Boston, and then 3 behind Toronto, but they don't win that tiebreaker. So they're kind of locked into that spot, it feels like. Mets are not. They host the Nationals 7:10 tonight. Very big game. Every game for the Mets is a very big game. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Are you guys ready to take my hand and walk down a pick segment together?
Yes, let's take your hand and let's walk right through the pick segment.
Interesting choice of words.
Why do you talk like that?
Why?
Why?
Well, because, I mean, you only have 2 hands. There's 3 of us.
Well, somebody
you know
can
what?
double up.
I think we can leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm not grabbing what you want to grab.
I don't think we need to investigate
You know what?
further.
Ray knows. I'm not grabbing that thing.
Well, I wash my hands.
I'm talking about your hands. I don't know where your
Can
hands
we
have
hit the
been.
picks open?
Oh.
That'd be great.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Win 18! Win 18! NFL picks.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs and lay the
of DNR.
All right, here we go. RJ, would you grab my hand and tell everyone what the standings are, please?
Sure. I suck. So I lost yesterday. I'm 2-5 and dead last. Rick and Dave, you're just ahead of me at 2-4. And Raymond, unfortunately, I cursed him yesterday, but he's better than all of us. He's 0-1 on the week. He's 4-3 overall. Only one with a winning record. Dave, you and Raymond went 2-1 last week, but Ray has a better overall record, so he controls the board.
All right, Ray, you control the board.
All right, so here's what's going to happen.
Yep.
Dave, you're feeling so good.
Good.
You want to take us by the hand and lead us down?
Yep.
You lead us. You're
All
3
right.
right now.
Give me your hand, Raymond. Here we go. The first game is the only game that I have any hesitation with. Backup quarterbacks. Which one do I trust more?
Oh, don't do this to me.
Don't you dare tell me what to do. Tell you who I like. They're home.
This is gross.
They're desperate. I think they are the better team. I think Joe Burrow is the one piece of Cincinnati that makes them capable and competent. You take him out of the equation, it's not a very good football team. Minnesota, they're a better team all around than Cincinnati. Yeah, I'll play that flugelhorn. I'll take the Vikings and lay the 2.5. What, Ray?
I'm just going to keep playing that.
Okay. Give me
You
the
love
Vikings.
the Viking horn.
I'll lay the 2.5.
It's the flugelhorn, Raymond. It's the flugel.
All right.
I don't think that's what it's called.
Whatever. Matterhorn, flugelhorn, whatever it's called.
Matterhorn's a mountain.
Listen, stop getting in my way of these winning picks, okay? Now what I'm going to do is put Rick right behind the 8 ball. Right behind. Right behind. Going to go down to Tampa.
No.
I love the Jets in this game.
Oh.
I think for one game and one game only, you're playing the better quarterback. The Bucs offensive line is a disaster. The Bucs are coming off a short week. The Bucs played a very physical game on Monday Night Football. I think the Bucs might win, but not by a touchdown. Give me the Jets plus the 6.5. and I love that game. I don't like it. I love it.
Is this your pick of the week? Is this your pick of the year?
This next game is my pick of the year. Oh, my God. Go to your bank.
No.
Take out all your money.
Do not go to your bank.
And put it on this game.
No.
Okay? Borrow money that you don't have.
This is not great advice.
And put it on this game. Monday Night Football. Ravens-Lions.
He's taking the Ravens.
The Ravens laying 4.5. I don't think the Lions stop the Ravens. I think Baltimore puts up 34-plus points. The only hope for Detroit is they can possibly score with Baltimore. I don't think they will. Give me Baltimore. Lay the 4.5.
Derrick Henry and the Purple Birds.
Wow.
So once again, Minnesota and the Flugelhorn lay the 2.5. The Jets and the backup quarterback plus the 6.5. And your lock of the year, the Ravens minus 4.5. There it is. The Flugelhorn.
Wow.
Yep. Ray, I send it back to you.
I don't know how we follow that up, but I felt bad about having Rick go last week, so I am going to let Rick follow that up, especially since you put him on the spot with that Tampa Jets pick.
You're making me go next?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to let Dave do what he did to me last week, where he put me in in the spin cycle with the Detroit pick, because it's exactly what happened again. I loved Detroit last week. I got off of Detroit. Idiot. Go 1-2. I got the Vikings. I'm going to stick with the Vikings. I don't care if Dave has lost the last 2 years. He's got a feeling. I also like the Vikings at home, going up against that Flores defense. Carson Wentz does make me nervous. He does. But I think they're the better team at home, so I'll take the Vikings. I'll lay the 2.5. Second pick is going to be a little wild. This was a team that Dave liked last week. I love their defense. I think at some point the offense figures it out. I can't imagine they go to 0-3. Okay, I can't imagine. So I'm going to take the Houston Texans.
Smart.
And I will take the 1.5. I will take Houston plus the 1.5 down in Jacksonville.
I don't know if it matters to you at all. I like that game for you.
Okay.
Yep.
And now I got two games that I'm going back and forth with. One goes completely like slaps Raymond right in the face. It's the idea of Chicago at home. Caleb Williams looked better in week 2. Does he go up against the Cowboys secondary that absolutely stinks and finally get himself right? On the other side of that, RJ gave us Dak's numbers. That offense is legit going up against Chicago. Defense, not very good. Just got absolutely torched by Detroit. So, I am going to bypass that game, and I am going to my next game, which is Dave's third best team in the NFL at home going up against the Denver Broncos. I have to give up less than a field goal. Give me the Chargers until they prove otherwise, and I'll lay the 2.5.
Wow.
So I have Vikings minus 2.5, Houston plus 1.5, and I got the Chargers minus 2.5.
Well, okay,
Very
so
nice.
that
I like your picks this week.
That throws a monkey wrench in my plan. So I basically
have my picks.
I have to go. I have to go next now after what just transpired, because Rick, your logic 100% sound when it comes to the Houston Texans. Love their defense. They can't afford to go 0-3. No way. And they still got CJ Stroud. So, and it's basically we're talking pick'ems at this point. Give me the Houston Texans against the Jaguars. What's it? 2.5?
1.5.
1.5. That's 1.5. Oh my God! Yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm picking Houston to win that game outright. So, and then likewise, I'm going to go to LA, and I also believe the Chargers are simply better than the Broncos. And this has nothing to do with what happened with the Colts last week. I just think the Chargers, very well-rounded team. They've got despite a couple injuries, they got everything you need. Go ahead, give me the Chargers minus 2.5. They should win.
They got a hell of a quarterback.
They got a hell of a quarterback too. I will say that much. And they should definitely win by more than a field goal. Yeah.
Go Chargers, go.
So give me the Texans and give me the Chargers. RJ.
All right, I owe you two. So one, I'm on board with Ray and Rick. I love the Texans. Makes all the sense in the world to me. You guys laid it out very nicely. So I'm there with you. And I've been on it all week. I'm not going to move off it now. Kansas City Chiefs. Not just because this is a shot at the Giants. Now, Andrew Thomas playing in this game possibly, that concerns me. However, the reason that I am on this game, do you know how many snaps the Giants defense was on the field last week?
1 million.
83 snaps.
Oh.
Give me the Chiefs minus the 6.5.
You're going to lose that game.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm confident.
Wow, you still see, you're not totally gone.
No, I
No,
think
he's
the
still
Giants will keep
hanging
the game
on.
Close. Well, it's their home opener. I think there'll be juice there.
What does that mean? Yeah, it didn't win a home game last year until Indy, and you didn't even want to win it.
We're on a
what does that mean? It's the home opener.
We've won one in a row at home.
It's our home opener.
I think we keep it close.
We're burying the lead here. I think the important thing is Dave is not completely dead and buried.
Not yet. Now, Monday morning may be a different thing, but right now, not dead yet.
This still we will survive no matter what. Is the DNR Survivor Pool.
Allow me to put my feet up and luxuriate in already having moved on
must
to the
be
Survivor
nice.
Pool.
Must be nice.
It's real. RJ, give us the update on Survivor, would you?
Yep, everybody's alive. Dave and Rick, you've moved on. You took the Bills. Ray and I owe you a pick. I'll make it easy. My last pick is also my Survivor pick, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, man, I hope to God the Giants just cut you right down at the knees.
Give me the Packers in Cleveland. I'll take Green Bay to beat the Browns.
Taking the pack.
And there you have it. All right, so the picks, Survivor, all in the bank. Now we break and come back and do your favorite segment of the week. It's Plays of the Week. It's DNR with you, and it's next on 880 ESPN.
D'Agostino & Associates is a legacy firm, and I'm proud to be a part of that legacy. I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and like my father, I fight to get justice for the injured.
The hustle and grit of these streets shaped me. I'm John D'Agostino, and from the concrete to the courtroom, I built this injury firm 35 years ago to get accident victims justice. So call my team first, 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
You want justice? Think Jenna D'Agostino. Think D'Agostino & Associates. Justice isn't just a word. For us, it's a way of life. It's having compassion for your struggle and getting you paid for your pain. Now that's justice. D'Agostino & Associates means being there for the injured.
Seriously injured? Call my team first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
D'Agostino Law Bite Back.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team.
Experts expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, we've walked it right up to Friday. We're going to hand it over to Bart and Carlin in just a couple of moments. And then, of course, it's the Michael Kay Show, and then Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg. 9 1 o'clock games on Sunday, Rick.
That's
on
too many.
Birthday celebration day. 9 1 o'clock games for you.
That's too many.
I agree.
Like, I don't understand why they have to do that to us.
Well, yeah, it's not like they have 3 at 4 o'clock. They do have 4 at 4 o'clock.
I know, but still, man. I mean, I actually, listen. I'm fortunate. You're fortunate. I actually prefer the quad box now, so I'll go 2 quad boxes on top and then watch the Jets game on the big TV. But
right,
it just a little piece of me wishes that I could go back to the days where it was like you're just casually watching everything, like focused on your team, but casually watching the rest of the league.
Yeah,
I not scared to death that you were going to miss something, knowing that you're going to have to talk about it on Monday.
But you can't miss it with the way things are just recycled constantly. You can't miss it that much. Like you can't be too far from highlights or Twitter or YouTube or something.
Well, right, but I don't listen. You know how crazy I am, though. But it's not like I'm going to come to a show on Monday having watched something on Twitter and a couple highlights.
Right, I know that. But if Carolina Atlanta. You just were like, I'll do highlights and I'll just do a quick recap on NFL.com. Would that be the end of the world?
In theory, no. But for me, I'd be really upset. I would be upset about it.
Okay. Well, because you take your job seriously.
Right.
So you got a big weekend. You got baseball tonight.
Got baseball tonight.
You got a birthday today. You got
hockey tomorrow.
Some kind of a crunchy cake, hopefully, on Sunday.
Well, no, I'm going to have the cake that you like, but it's going to be, instead of Carvel ice cream, I think it's going to probably be the frozen yogurt that we all like.
Who doesn't like frozen yogurt?
It's delicious.
So
right by your Dunkin' Donuts that you used to work at.
I remember it used to be a TCBY, that place.
Yep.
What
a mistake I made. The guy that sold it offered it up to me. Do you want to buy it? When I was playing, and I said, no, I just won't have the time. No, and I didn't buy it.
You could have your own yogurt shop.
Yeah, which would have been a real problem for me. But I thought of like all the fun things I could do at the yogurt shop. Fall flavors, different mixtures.
Fall flavors.
I have apple pie right now, pumpkin pie. You name it.
All right. You know what we have right now?
I hope Raymond.
No, not only do we have Raymond, we have Raymond in his finest form. I want to see how Raymond does here. I want to go to the stream. So the stream currently is 9:38. I want to see what Plays of the Week does for the stream. Go on YouTube, watch it. Raymond, have at it. Raymond, guess what we're going to get into on the other side?
Are the plays.
Basketball? I want you to guess. And specifically the
Knicks of the week.
That's right. You're good. You win a prize today.
RJ does really good with those. What more can I say?
Yeah, listen. It's the Giants' home opener. It's big.
It's huge.
Huge.
Listen, I wasn't with you guys from Monday through Wednesday, so really didn't get to react much to Cowboys-Giants, specifically the NFL weekend. I know where we stand on things.
Both 0-2. We both suck. So how's that for you?
Yeah, and listen, as you just said, Rick, big Giants-Chiefs matchup this weekend.
Giants and Chiefs. Loser's going to be in big trouble.
That should be an interesting one.
I did
It's an elimination game.
It's an elimination game. Well, you feel pretty confident about it, I just learned, so that's interesting.
No, not to win, for the Giants to cover the number.
No, okay, that's a little...
No, don't shy away from it now. Just get all in.
No, because you are talk show hosts, of course.
We, as sports talk show sports
talk show hosts.
Thank you.
Thank you. So my understanding is that Buster Olney ran into some people at Fenway Park who...
Enjoy Peter Luger's.
And it looks like we're going to be enjoying Peter Luger's as a show family, which I can't wait to do that. Okay, now it's the reason you're all here. So I heard in my absence, Bumbaka, 3 stars, wasn't exactly first rate.
All right, well, today's first star.
Number 3.
What do you mean first star?
The 3rd star.
Yeah, I heard there were like 9 stars.
I do want to start with a honorable mention to the great Mel Kiper. Came with a lot of energy. Don't even got a cut for him. Let's go to star
number 3.
That's a great start, Bumbaka.
Listen, I heard Rick was
How about that, by the way? I'd like to start honorable mention. It's Mel Kiper, a lot of energy, don't got a sound.
Don't got to cut.
Don't got.
Yeah, why would he?
Listen,
Why would he have sound from Mel?
Rick was a fan.
That was everything I hoped for.
Wednesday, big day for the show. Again, sorry I wasn't here, but YouTube, we're on the internet, so there's no reason for anybody not to watch all of our antics on the stream.
I'm told, announce this news. This is big.
This is big.
This is big. We are now streaming live on YouTube. Wow.
No, but the question everyone had was, would Bumbaka redeem himself with 3 stars on Wednesday? RJ believed in him.
You're murdering 3 stars.
I don't. Yeah.
You're RJ. At this moment, do you feel like maybe this was too big for him?
No, he's going to rebound. Let him go.
Well,
who is the last repeat RB1 in fantasy football?
I don't.
I got it.
You know it?
James Charles. Jamal Charles. I'm sorry. Jamal Charles.
It is not Jamal Charles.
So he just jumped in on Stump Rothenberg.
James
Charles. James Charles. All right, listen, I came back on Thursday, and I was happy to be here, but the assault on Bumbaka continued.
I don't think he was leaning into it, though.
No, I think he's just
like
stupid. Pernil could be delicious.
Mrs. Santiago's flan?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
He's delicious.
Yeah, I had to answer a lot of questions to the family yesterday about that.
Mr. Santiago,
Say something nice.
I implore you. I've done nothing wrong. I had no ill intentions whatsoever.
Fortunately, things did not go badly quickly.
I feel like this is going to get badly quickly if he doesn't.
Well said.
Well said. Also, throwing to the sim at 7:45. Great job, Rick.
RJ, could you do stuff you missed, please?
I can at 9:15.
Yeah.
What's about to go down is a burglary. Basically,
a burglar?
A burglary in progress.
What's about to go down? Is this a porno?
Oh, it's terrible. Speaking of, we talked about our guy Field Yates, and he's sticking with the haircut because his wife likes it.
Cass has what I want, and if that means I got to do my hair in a certain way,
really,
I'm going to put my hair.
So you're a slave?
Yes, to that.
You're pathetic.
No,
listen. If Cass has demands, Rick's going to stick by them.
So if Cass says, "I want you to take off an arm," just walk around with one arm.
Yeah, go ahead.
She appreciates a one-arm man. She's a slot machine player by nature, and she loves the one-arm bandit.
You can do a lot. Now, usually when we get to Friday, I'm toward the end of it, and I kind of don't have everything I want to play on Friday. Today, not the case. There was a lot today. I mean, let's start from the beginning.
Brandon Aubrey took your heart and ripped it out of your chest.
Yeah.
And then showed it to you, and then ate it.
So it was like Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Well, that guy's like, and then he just takes the heart and eats it?
I don't think that's what he said. I don't think so at all.
No, it was something like that, though.
It was.
Galima.
Yeah, it sounds a lot different than. We go back to RJ and his deep-seated fear of Costco.
You're still a member of Costco, but haven't been there in that long because it overwhelmed you?
I don't go. Ange will go.
So you send your beautiful wife by herself?
Yeah, she can handle it. I can't.
She couldn't put you in the front part of the cart, RJ?
Yeah.
Just wheel you around?
That's where Antonio goes, Rick. I'm not going in there. I'll watch Antonio. I'll hang out with him. You will go do something else. I'm not going in there.
He sounds a lot like Bill Parcells when he wouldn't go in the Jets locker room. That's exactly what it sounds like. I'm not going in there.
I'll watch Antonio. I'll hang out with him. You will go do something else. I'm not going in there.
Okay, listen, all of this was just an opportunity to play this drop of Dave.
You're squeezing melons.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Jordan Raanan, thanks for joining us. And he popped up on the stream, and he looked great. But I guess Dave is not happy with Jordan's lack of anger about what the Giants are doing.
What are you going to do?
Get upset. Get angry.
Yeah, you want him to get upset.
Remember when Eric Flowers went after you? That's what I want. I want you to push James Hudson to the point where he wants to physically attack you and has to apologize, Jordan.
No, that won't go well.
And I went up against the wall like that, and I was just like,
whoa, hey. And Jordan impersonating the Three Stooges is where we'll leave it. Great week, boys. Enjoy football Sunday, week 3. And we'll talk to each other on Monday.
What a job. What a Plays of the Week segment that was. It's Rule 76.
No excuse playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Happy birthday, Rick, and go Giants!
Right here on 880 ESPN and, of course, on YouTube.
Giants and Chiefs. Loser's going to be in big trouble.
That should be an interesting one.
The right mattress helps you sleep at night. The right price helps you sleep even better. Hi, it's Michael Kay. I trust my friends at PC Richard & Son. They're local, family-owned, and listen, they won't just sell you a mattress. Their experts walk you through a 4-step fitting process so your bed actually fits you. Now, that's what I call service, which is kind of their thing. Get top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, all at the guaranteed